Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us for the next session of the Boys Play Descent into Avernus. Um, my name is Colton New, and I will be your dungeon master tonight. Uh, where last we left off, the boys had just completed clearing out the cult operation at the tannery, the Poisoned Poseidon, finding some more clues and some more mysteries along the way. They wrapped that up in the middle of the night and wanted to discuss um, their plans with uh,
Oh,
Captain Zodge, the Flaming Fist that hired them, but he was away for the evening, and they decided to go spend the night at Sereth's Manor in the Upper City.
And we hit level 3.
And you
yeah.
hit level 3.
Yeah.
That's right.
Level 2 spell slots.
Hey, not for me.
I think you're the only one that got level 2 spell slots.
The only
Yeah, dude.
yeah, we've got 2 full casters.
Yeah, I got level 2 as well, spell slots.
Oh, 3 full casters. There we go.
Everybody's a full caster.
Not
Everybody's
quite.
just supporting.
Everybody was casting spells.
Right?
All right, so you guys wake up from your very comfortable slumber in the wainscoting manor.
You guys will wake up and just see Krush is not on a bed or anything, just curled up on the floor in their shell.
It's Franklin again.
Yeah.
I seriously, I don't know who this Franklin is.
Brighton's character in my campaign.
I know, I'm just kidding, but
Yeah.
there's no other way that a turtle can sleep. I feel like.
Yeah, if you get on your back, you're just stuck.
You just have to like go
Belly
lay
flop
on your
into
belly
bed.
on a hot rock or something.
Can you imagine if you were like a turtle that rolled around in his sleep? Just like roll and get stuck?
All right, so you guys are woken up by kind of the serving staff going about their rounds, tidying up, and they direct you downstairs to the dining room to join Sereth for breakfast.
All right.
So you guys all find a um, just a rich spread of various breakfast foods. It looks like Marco has went all out to impress. Um, sorry, somebody just rang my doorbell, so my dogs freak out. All right. So yeah, you guys see all kinds of delicious breakfast foods laid out on the table before you.
Krush is gonna kind of like slowly sidle up close to Sereth and just be kind of whisper over. So is there any sort of like fork or spoon or glass or cup I should specifically be using?
As he puts his hand on Sarah's inner thigh.
This is Krush, not Kilvius.
Ah,
Kilvius looks the other way.
Well,
Wasn't me.
whichever you feel is most appropriate. Honestly, I didn't really pay that much attention.
I'm gonna walk up and just kind of like stare at the table and just stare at it, just kind of frozen in thought, trying to make the decision.
I signal him to use the teacup.
When
Krush reaches for the teacup.
Yes.
yeah.
And then Piggy straight up, just kind of like
Scoops up his eggs.
Uses it to
Nope.
spoon some porridge into his own bowl like a ladle.
no, just kind of waiting to follow other people's lead. That's basically it.
So Gerbeck, when he touches his teacup, instantly has like the 1,000-yard stare and realizes he forgot to turn off the teacup he made whistle last night. and then immediately turns to Marcus and asks where it would be so we could turn it off.
Marco.
Or yes, Marco.
Yeah, he just gives you a scowl and opens the door to the kitchen from the dining room, and what you could barely hear before is now full volume, teacup whistling, and he just glowers at you.
Oh,
Oh!
I go and poke it to turn it off.
He
Oh,
glowers a little
Marcus.
bit less at you.
All night. He sleeps in there, Brian.
He's got his own room.
Hey, you can only hear it if you're within like 10 feet of the cup. It's fine.
He's cooking our breakfast. He's just got this thing screaming at
He would probably be a little tilted from cooking breakfast. Yeah.
me. Probably got piss
Christ,
in
he
your
made us anything
teacup
that
there.
rate.
Tried covering it in a
If
towel or
anything,
something
he's
to
an
muffle the
immaculate
noise.
professional.
That's why it was so beautiful. You got excited from last night.
Mm. Well, hope everyone had a restful night. Thank you, Marco, for breakfast. Looks delicious, as always.
He grunts and gives you a nod before heading back into the kitchen.
Is it just us in the dining room? No one
It
else in the
is.
house at the moment?
No.
Okay.
Crush is still just standing there with an empty teacup with the pinky in the air. Just waiting to see what other people do. Just waiting for someone else to take initiative on the breakfast.
Oh, I've already got a plate.
Does
Okay.
that Marco guy scare you, or is it just me?
Just
I
Uh,
think he's beautiful.
Well, his temper has. I kind of like gaze towards the kitchen to make sure he's not listening.
Well,
His
he's had to
temper
look after
has-
he's had to look after Sareth after his parents died and raise him since he was a little boy.
That is entirely not true. Well, his
It was Gunther.
also not true. Anyways, Chef Marco's a excellent chef, known up and down the Sword Coast for not only the fine cuisine but also his fiery temper. Is a good way to put it. But his temper has dulled since he took the job here, which I'm sure the serving staff are glad.
That's too bad. As I'm licking my lips, looking at the kitchen door.
oh. I'm sure a high wage would dull anyone's temper.
Honestly, he could have made more doing what he was doing. I think this was more a means of retirement than anything.
Ah,
Krush has finally like scooped up a plate and is just like slowly picking at it with a fork that's like way too small for their hand and like reaching and putting it in their mouth, and then with a mouthful it just kind of like, so we should probably at some point make our way to talk to the captain, right?
Yes, I think that's quite possibly the most pressing matter, assuming or considering we have two people bound in that facility.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Uh,
fine.
Well, I hope so. It hasn't been too long. For all we know, they might have escaped already, but we should definitely do that post haste.
Before or after we go to the guard at the Flaming Fist?
that's what we're
Well,
talking
Captain Zodge is a captain.
Yeah,
in
we're
the
going to
fist.
Zodge, and then we're probably just fucking off to the bathhouse.
Oh, sorry.
So
I
I'd like
meant,
to,
do we go and check that they're still bound there before going to the guard and being like, come look at these guys we have bound?
Nah.
Ah, fuck
I
it.
think we let Zodge take care of it.
He can investigate.
And before we go to the bathhouse, I'd like to see if we could find the grandmother character we read about on the sheets on the documents we found that lives close to the bathhouse.
Oh yes. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna pronounce that name. Shora Netina.
Sure, let's go with that.
All right.
um,
Well, it does list a residence, Curix boarding house. We should inquire there.
that would be, I think, probably the best thing to do. Let's. I'd say we go see Zodge, and then maybe head over to the boarding house, or wait, should we go to the bathhouse? I don't know. You guys pick.
Oh, they're
I would
both in the
say-
area.
We can figure it out on the way to Zodge.
So
Well,
Kinda-
we should
kinda
check on
play it
her,
by
see if
ear.
she's still alive or there.
Yes.
Apparently, she lives right next to a major fucking nest of evil there.
Yeah, she might not be there anymore.
was it the sewers like underneath the bathhouse, or was the bathhouse itself incriminated in this?
It's the document said underneath the bathhouse, I believe.
Hmm.
I'm gonna guess the bathhouse is the point of entry, though.
That's probably fair.
Or there is an entrance. Most of these cover buildings, I don't think, are unaware of what's happening below.
I would probably assume if there's an entrance in the bathhouse, it's probably going to be way heavier guarded, so we could probably look for an exterior one.
Well, we
Uh,
have to
Going
also.
through the sewer, I think's the best, but we should see if she's still alive.
Yeah, we should check on that first.
But Zodge, then her, then I guess to romp through the fucking sewers.
Sounds like a plan.
Dear.
Go see your home, Octavius. Is that where you want to go?
Nope.
All right.
Oh,
Well, with
sewer?
that decided, you guys finish up breakfast and head out of the wainscoting manor. You see that the upper city in the daylight is much different from the upper city at night. It is bustling with well-to-do folk as well as some of the common folk. Looks like there's some servants running to and fro doing errands. Just much more lively than what it was at night. You guys head to the nearest gate and proceed down into the lower city and head towards Zodge's command post near the Basilisk Gate. You guys get there and you see that there are a number of Flaming Fist soldiers as well as some of the more auxiliary support staff just kind of running to and fro. It looks like almost chickens with their heads cut off. There is something happening that is making everybody a little bit disorganized this morning.
That doesn't seem good.
Where is Captain Zodge?
Well, if there's a guy ripping past me, I grab him and ask where Captain Zodge is.
He kind of just like is a little bit stunned that somebody would just like grab a member of the Flaming Fist, but then he sees that your rank insignia, and he's like, Zodge is in his office, back that way. Now let go of me. I've got stuff to do.
Thank you.
What's with the commotion before you leave?
Oh, haven't you heard? Liara Portier's back in town. She's declared herself the marshal.
Oh. That is interesting.
Oh,
What do you
yes,
mean by that,
carry
sir?
on.
The job for
Well-
the boys.
If I'm remembering correctly. Nope. Alright, I had to just open my thing here really quick. I believe she was a member of the Flaming Fist that was away, and she was like the niece or the daughter of the commander who went missing.
Not quite. She was away. She was stationed at a command post in Chult.
Yeah.
She is the daughter of one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate, Duke Portier.
Hmm.
But Alder Ravengard is the High Marshal of the Flaming
Oh, yeah,
Fist
yeah,
who has
yeah.
went missing.
That's right.
So in
Right.
his place, she's been recalled back to the city and has declared herself marshal.
That is concerning.
Why would that be concerning? Isn't it good to have somebody in place to direct people around when someone's missing?
Yes, but she was quite far away. I mean, I don't know exactly how far away Chult is, but uh, for her to be recalled in this manner from a duke separate to the leader of the Flaming Fist, this sounds like a power grab to me.
It's not
Probably
the first time I've heard of something like that happening around here.
something we could
No,
probably
it
ask
definitely
Dodge about.
wouldn't be.
Zodge may have
Baldurians are not ones to give up a good opportunity at a power grab.
As long as it
Yes.
doesn't, as long as it doesn't make the Flaming Fist into more assholes, I don't really care.
Well,
I don't know
I
if they
agree.
get
we'll
much
see
worse.
about that. I don't think. Well, I mean, they could certainly get worse, but
Without. All right. Well, I'm heading towards Dodge's office.
yeah.
Yep, me too.
All right. So you guys burst into Zodge's office where you see him speaking to a kind of well armored but middle aged woman who carries herself with a regal bearing.
Is this the? Oh yeah, it is.
I'm gonna start singing here. Just give me a sec. Oh, Captain Zodge, we ran into a hodgepodge. You could say it was dislodged, but it was late, so we stayed in the lodge.
Yes.
They both turn to you as they're in the middle of pointing at a map of Baldur's Gate and in some kind of discussion about tactics, and they just stare at you open mouth.
Krush just like lifts their arms up and like holds them over to Kilvius. Oh,
Uh,
Did
hello.
you not like? Did you not like my melody?
She turns back to Zodge and she's like, "Explain this." And he's just like, "You see, these are some of the uh, new enlistments. They are trying to clear out the cultist problem we've been having. Um, oh, that sounds worse than it is. It's just a little issue, nothing to worry about. I've got it handled." She scowls at him as she turns to you. Well, you're here now. Report.
I
Uh,
just did.
I think she
Without
might
the
want
song
some
and
more.
dance routine, please.
Well, first of all, Miss Portier, pleasure to meet you, and I'll introduce myself. I won't go into detail of it. Like Captain Zodge said, we were recently enlisted to deal with the problem. We found a stronghold of the individuals and have mostly cleared it out, which is why we are now reporting to Captain Zodge, so we can have additional personnel go in and do a thorough sweep of the area.
We found what seems to be a ritual summoning place on a board, and yeah, this person created what appears to be a zombie, and we were forced to deal with that as we were there.
Yes, definitely
and we
a
managed
unsightly manner.
to keep 2 alive for questioning. We did manage. It was very
Yes,
difficult to do, but we managed to do that.
there are two individuals within this the Poison Poseidon. It's a tannery in the I can't remember if it was in the lower city or not.
Yep.
Okay. There are two individuals that we have
Detained.
Detained, yes. I'm sorry, I had to burp there. Inside the Poison Poseidon, who could be picked up for questioning. We did try to get some information out of one of them, which unfortunately didn't get too much. They seem to be quite fanatical.
Oh, and we also remember, guys, the bathhouse. There was something we found. They might
Ah,
also have
yes.
another hideout at the bathhouse.
The frolicking nymph.
That's the one.
Yes. Also, Commander Zodge, I'm gonna pull out. No, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck that shit. Never mind.
His penis. Also, Commander Dodge, check this out. Whip your dick.
No, I was gonna do something, but then I thought
Does
better.
that look
of
like
it.
a sore?
Should I see a doctor about this?
All right. So, having explained all that, Liara turns to Zodge and says, "This sounds like more than just a little problem." And he looks nervous and kind of like tugs at his collar. But you've done well in um, recruiting these um, civilians to look into the matter. It seems that they've done an admirable job. I recommend that you continue to weed out this cult, starting at this bathhouse, the Frolicking Nymph. You should make post haste.
Yes, that was our next objective. We felt the need to report back on what we had already discovered before proceeding.
In case we die, you know where we went.
There's also that possibility, yes.
It was very prudent of you. Uh,
Oh, I don't talk to her. One of the guys, maybe Sarah. I'll pull him aside. Those extra papers we found, they're targeting specifically papered refugees, aren't they? We're finding tons of documents in that tannery. I can't remember.
I was out of character. That was what I was gonna show Zodge, but I thought better of it because Jail and Cersix were also on that list.
Yeah, they were on it. Okay,
So
then I
yeah,
won't say
that's
shit
why
about
that's
it
why I
to
didn't
her.
do that.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, well, you know.
So yeah, I guess.
Plus,
Tell 'em
plus
I'll
I have that
see 'em
paper
later.
anyways.
Yeah,
did
that's
you?
true. I
Oh
thought
no,
I had.
I just was thinking that I think they already knew that, but they seem to be targeting refugees. I guess it's something they already know.
Well, I mean, it's implied, but we have no means to confirm it.
Was
Yeah.
anyone gonna ask Zodge about that chick coming back? Or no?
I mean, she's in the room with us.
Oh,
No, Tarina, I think. Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
so.
Well, we'll
uh,
get back to work.
Yep. Alright.
Yep, back
Yeah.
to work. Nice to meet you. We'll be off.
She just gives you a curt nod and turns back to her map. And as you guys leave the room, you hear her muttering, Rulin at the school for swordplay. He might make a bid for Marshall as well. And the conversation just kind of trails off as you leave.
Should we stay and eavesdrop through the door?
Guys, one of us should make a play for Marshall.
Guys, I want to be the
You're
next
the
Marshall.
crusher. You can do it.
The
I
years
don't
these
know
individuals
if
have
they'll
spent.
listen to me.
Did Zodge and this lady walk away, or just the lady?
No,
We
you
left.
guys
left.
walked
We
away
did.
as she dismissed you from the room.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, no worries.
all good.
So yeah, the door closed behind you, and you just caught that little tail of a conversation. But yeah, if you wanted to eavesdrop, you could certainly try.
Did
I
they
will
close
not.
the door on us?
Yeah.
They did. Okay.
I will not either.
I don't got the fucking
Nope.
stats for that.
I don't have.
Us.
Yeah, I don't want my
Roosh
little
can
nomads
sneak
to
up
get
there.
beat.
No, I'm kidding.
Kalesire shows
Where's
up with his cup of
Kalesire's?
listening.
Yeah. Bottomless cup.
I don't
Yep.
want my nomads to get beat by a bunch of flaming fist members for eavesdropping.
All right. So yeah, you guys leave the bustling and chaotic command post behind, and are you heading to the bathhouse or the tannery?
or
Her
Uh,
house.
or the
yeah,
woman's
the
house?
boarding house
woman's
there.
house.
Yeah, we're
Cyric's
searching
boarding
for
house.
the for grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Natia or whatever.
I'm
Natitia.
Yep.
yeah. I'm still
Natitia.
wondering what this relation thing is.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask her if she knows anything about it.
We could just ask her about a great grandmother.
All right. So,
Is she the
as you guys
great-grandmother?
Possibly.
travel the lower city, I want you guys to make an investigation check.
Alrighty.
Hey.
Actually, yeah, no, fuck it.
Octavius has no idea where we
Nice.
are.
Hey guys, I think we're in the city.
Good
Just
job,
follow it.
Octavius.
Is it a farm over
We just
there?
give him a cookie.
All right. So, Gerbeck, Surzex, and Sereth. Oh, and I guess Luna.
In jail.
And Jail. What
And
did Jail
Jail.
roll? Oh yeah,
Oh,
17.
sorry. What are you? Oh, you guys are.
Invest.
Investigation.
Okay.
You too, Krush.
The group check passed anyway. So,
Nice.
you guys, as you travel through the city, you stop and ask a few local Baldurians for directions to the Frolicking Nymph, and as you get closer and into the right neighborhood, you ask for directions to Kurik's boarding house. You guys eventually find the boarding house, the ramshackle boarding house. It seems that has been a commotion here, as there is a crowd of destitute-looking people um, crowding the entrance to this building.
What's
What does
destitute mean?
I'm asking the first question.
Poor.
Yeah.
Ah, my kind of people.
I walk up to someone and ask them what's going on.
You walk up to a woman, commoner, and she looks to have been crying. And she's like, "Oh, dear Shore has been abducted."
God damn it.
When did this happen?
It must have been last night. Can't believe she's gone.
What poor timing.
Yeah.
Alright.
We
Well,
just
should
had
we
to take a
look for
nap.
leads around here?
What?
Or
What was she? Well, why do we care?
That's the girl we're
Sure,
here looking
that was
for.
who we were
No, I
trying
mean
to
like to the rest of the people here. Like,
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
thought you were
why,
asking
unless
us.
she's like the great grandmother of everyone there. But
Mhm.
I mean, like,
yeah, I guess we just Sure, you said. Could you tell me about her? Give me a description. What does she mean to the people in this neighborhood?
Well, she was well respected among the refugees. She helped a lot of us keep our way as we traveled from what remained of El Terrell to here. She helped us get set up in the city. And she gives a description to you guys about what she looked like. That sounds an awful lot like a particularly carved up naked zombie you guys know.
Oh.
oh
Mm,
my
fuck.
god.
So, like, her
Oh my
twin,
fuck.
or...
Oh dear.
No,
Shit.
maybe your twin. I don't know. It's an awful coincidence.
Alright, boys, there's still a chance.
I don't think there's a chance.
Did she happen to have a great grandmother?
Um,
I
I mean, doesn't everybody
biologically,
have a
everyone
great
does, yeah.
grandmother?
And still alive?
Does she have great grandchildren, you mean?
Um, well, she wasn't that old. I would find it surprising if she did.
I mean, we did see the zombie in question, so we'd have a gauge into what age he would be.
Yeah, that's why I was asking about the grandmother. I don't remember
Hmm.
her having saggy, flappy tits, so
Ah!
Jesus.
Good observation, Octavius.
Somehow, Logan, I don't know how,
Jesus.
but somehow you just gave me a flash from my least favorite scene of The Shining. You're the worst person. The worst.
Yep.
The elevator blood scene, right?
Nope. The other part was worse. And we dropped a viewer.
Oh no. God damn it, Logan.
yes.
So,
Wrong.
can we maybe go see
Anyway.
your room?
Uh, well,
Oh, by
I
the
mean,
way, we
I
are
have
part of
no
the Flaming
authority
Fist.
here, but you could try to make your way through the crowd.
I'll
All right, boys, grab our
take lead, I
beating
guess.
sticks. Apparently, that's protocol.
Let's not do that, please.
All right.
I'll take the lead and just gingerly, as best I can, make our way through the through the
Through the cloud.
crowd.
I
Just
su-
muttering, "Please step aside. We're with the Fist. We're here to investigate."
I suggest, would it be easier if all these people weren't here?
Let's not do the tear gas idea just yet.
No, I got an idea that might scare everybody, but they wouldn't know
Let's
what's
not
up.
I
do that
mean, we
either.
are flaming fists. We could just send people away.
Are we
I
having
really
trouble getting
don't
through
care
the
about the
crowd
crowd.
with Sereth?
I mean, you guys have you guys can make some progress through the crowd, but it's as you push people out of the way, they kind of give you a little glare as they kind of shuffle and make
Trying to
room
do
for
it
your
as nice as
procession.
possible.
Yeah, they're still like a little bit like, what the hell are these guys pushing up for? Looking at you, glowering. But you guys do make your way into the boarding house, and taking the path of most resistance leads you to a room where these um, destitute mourners have started to lay flowers down around the room. It looks like they're setting up kind of a little memorial.
I kind
We
of
know she's dead.
Crucia's gonna lean over um to Surzix and kind of go, should we maybe try and go find her body and bring it back here so people might actually be able to you know give her a funeral?
I think just
Uh,
having her missing might be better than being a
I mean,
bastardized zombie that we beat back to death.
yeah.
I would have to agree with that.
Well, maybe we only show it to a couple people. A lot of people don't need to see, closed casket. Why not?
Certainly, retrieving the
Yeah.
body for a proper burial is a priority. I don't believe it to be our highest at the moment. Perhaps investigating this and heading towards the frolicking nymph will save more lives, and I think that is the more pressing matter,
Yeah.
I should say.
And if the Flaming Fist investigate the Poseidon and are also investigating this at some point, they might just do something about it.
Yeah, they're supposed
I
to be
wouldn't hold my breath
checking.
on that, but yes.
We can
Yeah.
hope.
Anyway, let's start looking for clues. Why did they give a shit
I'll
about this lady? Other than she's
while other
related
people
to
look for
refugees.
clues, I'll do my best to kind of like keep the crowd away from the crime scene and just kind of condole or
Um,
condole people in as best I can.
yeah, I'll try and if as you guys are searching, Crucial will kind of start talking to people like, all right, so we are currently investigating this scene, and we are just trying to make sure that this doesn't happen to anybody else. So we are going to look around and try and catch whoever may have done this. So if you could just give us some space, it'd be very nice of you to do that, please. Thank you.
So as you guys try to like contain the people, one of the um, women in the crowd say, "What does the Flaming Fist care about what happens to us? They're letting us rot outside the city right now."
I would just like to mention that I'm actually from Sow's Foot myself, and we only just recently got asked to help by the Flaming Fist, so we care, I think, maybe a little more than they do, if that's
In
any point of mine.
all honesty,
She notices the scar on the front of your shell, and her expression kind of softens, and she says, "Oh, you must be Krush."
Oh,
And
yeah.
uh,
Oh,
we've heard tales of your heroic deeds in the outer
murderous
city.
rampages. I say to jail.
what? Oof.
Heard
Oh,
tales of his murderous rampages.
well, thank you. We're just trying to help the best that we can. If you just give us some space, we might be able to catch whoever did this.
Are all these refugees from El Dorado? Everyone that lives here?
Um, you don't know that for sure, but this one at least might be.
Might be pretty risky to show them.
We could ask if anyone's seen Rhea.
Uh, that's true. I'm gonna just. There's a big crowd around us, eh?
Yeah, you guys are kind of in their room. The flowers have been laid down. Now you've pushed most of the people out into the hall, but the door is still open and it's like packed out there.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of raise my voice a little bit and be like, "Are you all citizens of El Dorado?"
They all like look around at each other suspiciously. Nobody seems to want to answer your question.
All right. I pull the little. I have a little. I don't know what I'd call it, like a
Like a trinket?
piece of cloth wrapped around the corner of my shield, and I take it off, and the symbol of the Hell Riders is on it.
Uh, the um, the looks of suspicion turn to looks of amazement and hope, and as the group sighs a collective sigh of relief. Uh, yes, we're all refugees.
All right. Well, I'm not the best at motivating, but don't let the death of Shora get you guys down. You gotta stay strong and stay together
Death?
until we can bring this, till we can get the city back.
Shit! Oh shit!
um, they
I didn't say that.
they say um, there's been enough of us that have gone missing and turned up, carved up in the park to know what happened to Shora. You don't have to spill it delicately
Sugarcoat
to
it?
us. Yes,
Mm.
sugarcoat it.
And do any of you happen to know if Rhea Mantlemore's within the city?
Um,
If they would know who she even is.
they some of them might. Nobody speaks up at first until a little child says, "I saw Rhea.
Did you, little one?
Yeah, she was down by the docks.
Recently?
Saw her yesterday. I did."
All right. Well, thank you, young man.
And he just kind of like shyly, like while blushing, goes back into the crowd.
We need to
I'm gonna,
get that
I'm
kid
gonna
a
flip him a
Christmas goose.
silver.
Uh, he just kind of like awkwardly like fumbles it and quickly picks it up off the ground and
And wink at him, but not sexually.
Gotta make that distinction.
Emergency meeting.
when you've got Kilvius in the group, you got to make the distinction on winks.
That wink was a little sus.
That was a little sus.
Alright, I was gonna tell them,
Jail was the imposter.
oh,
He was the
alright, I'm gonna
pedophile.
tell them,
I accuse jail
we'll
of
do our best to
rescuing.
we'll do our best to investigate this,
Yeah.
and just to give us a little bit of space.
I'll try my best to follow up and just be like, yeah, basically what he said.
Oh, and if you don't mind keeping it under wraps that there are Hell Riders in Baldur's Gate, that would be great.
That as
Uh,
well as I wrap my shield
so-
back up.
like a ripple of like whispers kind of traverses back through the crowd, like, "Shh, don't say anything." And blah blah blah. But the one that spoke up first and like demanded what the Flaming Fist cared about them, she says, "You're not going to find anything. We don't have many possessions." Um, Shora was trying to organize us passage out of the city. She spent a lot of time at the docks, trying to secure passage, um, specifically with a um, loan broker out of the Low Lantern. His name's Amric Vanthamper.
My ears or my eyes kind of perk up at that.
Your eyes perk up.
My eyebrows, I should say.
What was this guy's name? Amric?
Amric
Vanthamper.
What was the name of the lit lantern or something like that?
The Low Lantern.
The Lit Lantern, the hottest club in Boulder's Gate.
Did
Yep.
this guy betray the refugees?
I don't believe so. I'll whisper to Sirzex in jail. I know this individual. He's
In a good way or a bad way?
in a good way, yes. He's also a patriarch of the city.
Can we trust him?
How long have I known him, Colton? I can't remember.
Well, in the sense that most of the upper crust of Baldur's Gate knows each other, for all your life, I guess. But your specific dealings with them just started um, recently with the refugee crisis going on.
I've heard of him since I've existed, essentially. My specific dealings with him have been nothing but good, I should say, so I think we should at least give him the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
Good enough for me.
While everybody's discussing, I'm taking a pretty like a thorough look through her room, but not like rummaging through everything, just looking to see if I can notice anything.
I guess roll an investigation check.
I'll be helping him.
God damn.
All right. With that, well, this somewhat decrepit boarding house has smells of its own, and there's the smells of the unwashed masses of refugees just outside the hall. You do manage to smell the scent of the tannery as well here.
That settles that.
Yep. I quickly whisper it to everybody and hope they get what that means. We've
Hmm.
finally put two and two together, and they're not just twins.
Well, I thank the lady for the information she's been able to give, and
Mhm.
tell her I'm sorry for what happened, and then start making my way out.
So now
We're
that
not
you revealed
massage.
yourself as a Hell Rider, the crowds just part in a kind of procession to let you have a clear path out to the door, and they allow you and your group to move through unimpeded.
Quickly
Aw.
before we leave, is there like a specific area of Baldur's Gate that is the docks? Because looking at this map, it's about 50% of the fucking city.
I forgot the name of the neighborhood, so I didn't want to say it, but it's these
Oh, okay.
docks over here.
Yeah.
So we do have a more
Whereas
specific area,
you
not
guys,
just a dock.
yeah, you guys were at these docks over here the other night, and now it's the other side of the city.
As we're leaving, I'm going to massage Gerbek's shoulders and give him a note.
Ooh, passing notes in class, are we?
Do you like me? Yes.
Yes, no.
I'm to potential.
Bear in
Oh,
mind, he is underage.
that's why I'm just massaging his shoulders. He did well.
I don't know if that's gonna stand up in court, Craig.
Um,
Okay,
I
wait.
think your notes only last as long as your bardic inspiration does, isn't it?
It doesn't. Oh, it's only do bardic inspiration. Oh, they only last 10 minutes, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah. Then
the
never
note of
mind. But I'm still
the
gonna rub his shoulders.
okay. Yeah, the note of potential is just like a bonus that they get when you give them inspiration.
Nice.
I forgot that the bardic ones only last 10 minutes. That was.
Mm.
Yeah, no
Alright, now
worries.
that I'm not getting a note, I'm even more confused as to why my shoulders are rubbed.
I just look at him and be like, hey, he gives good massages.
I'm kind of just like
Decent
awkwardly
perspective.
walking forward without looking back because I'm afraid of what I'll see.
Sylvia's just back there going, "Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird."
Just accept it.
Oh no.
Let's go to the bathhouse.
Karish is gonna
Yeah.
quickly jostle up over to Geo really quickly and go, "Oh, I didn't know you were one of those Hell Riders. My friend told me about you guys. You're supposed to be pretty, I don't know, badass, I guess is the best word.
Well, thank you, Krush. I've heard your stories as well.
Oh, well, I didn't know it. Yeah, okay.
Krush the killer, they call him.
Just
Just kidding.
no.
Crusher.
Oh, oh.
The Dream Crusher.
Kind of like go into the shell a little bit more and just keep walking.
So as you guys walk out of the crowd of refugees, you do hear some point or see some point at Krush and whisper, I heard he took on 30 cultists by himself. I heard he commands lightning.
It's all true.
Do we hear these whispers?
Yeah. Yeah, they're just people are like whispering rumors and exaggerated stories about
Is
Krush.
anybody
I
whispering?
confirm them.
Is anybody whispering about the guy massaging the child's shoulders?
No, they seem to be pointedly avoiding looking in that direction.
Nice.
Perfect.
Shit.
These people haven't learned see something, say something.
Seems like you got quite the reputation, Krush.
Um, it's a little bit blown out of proportion. I just, I helped a girl once, and um, it was went okay, I guess, because I'm alive and they're not. But they
Wait, the
that's
woman isn't alive?
no, that's Collie. She's my friend. She's nice.
Gator?
No, she's she's very nice. She's my neighbor now. She's what I don't know what happened. All I know is that I woke up. She said that we both got uh struck by lightning, and I was the one that lived.
Interesting.
That's what they tell me.
I suppose
do.
we make our way towards the bathhouse then.
All right. You guys make your way towards the Frolicking Nymph, which, with your earlier investigation checks, you guys are able to find. Um, just give me a moment.
Oops.
Should throw up a screen that says technical difficulties.
We don't have that one, Colton.
Oh, then it's real technical difficulties.
Sir,
No.
I can make one. Don't worry.
No, I'm just dropping your tokens on the next map, so that you don't just have a black screen when I flip over there for the dynamic
Ah.
lighting. Just give me a moment.
Jeez. Oh, I gotta remember two things. That's it.
All right, I gotta see if the dynamic lighting's all set up. Hopefully it is. That looks good. Go into the settings and do that. Okay.
What is that?
God damn it, Brighton.
That's technical difficulties. Is that what that's supposed to be?
This way, it's a work in progress.
That's not bad.
I mean, it's accurate.
Not bad at all.
All right. So we can remove the technical difficulties. As you guys approach the one-story stuccoed building with stained glass windows and clay roof tiles, 10-foot walls enclose a large courtyard outside the southeast corner of the building. You guys have entered the gates of this courtyard. Um, you see that the gates, as you open them, are engraved with images of smiling nymphs dancing and frolicking in water.
Kind of creeps me out.
Oh no, now I gotta
I
play
guess
the
that's-
game called Scroll to Where We Are.
It's what time right now?
I
if
can
I can-
shift ping and it should bring you guys there.
Yeah.
I,
There we go.
I'm really zoomed in so we can actually see it on stream.
There we go.
Yeah, this map's huge.
Oh, dear.
There's a lot of cross talk there. Somebody was asking a question.
Oh, I asked what time it was.
It is still relatively early morning.
Wait.
Nice.
Well, I guess I'll lead the way.
So wait, what's the thing here? We just want to be like actually bathers? Do we want to like be like, hello, I'm here to go sit in your pool?
Perhaps we should
Kill
create
the
a plan.
taking his clothes off.
The-
and
Perhaps
wrapping
we
a
should
towel around
create
his
a
waist.
plan.
So
not
as
that
you guys discuss that plan, I'll tell you that you are in an L-shaped courtyard. It features a trimmed lawn and nicely manicured shrubbery. The yard is decorated with white marble benches and stone fountains, each in the form of a smiling nymph tipping a jug that spills water into a circular stone basin. Ignore that all of the fountains are square shaped.
All these squares make a circle.
We should probably just be bathers then, hey?
I would
It
rather
wouldn't
not remove
hurt.
our gear if we have to.
Colton draws a circle.
Oh, that was not cold.
Somebody else did that,
Oh, that was Brighton, I guess.
Yep.
or he's been dreamed.
Yeah, I don't know if
What
taking
if,
off all of our gear
what
is
if-
smart.
What if those of us that are
not wearing very much armor go in first.
I mean, you're
I mean,
wearing the least amount of armor out of all of us.
yeah, I'm practically naked. What is true?
I guess
look
you're
at
not
him,
wrong.
and I do like whisper around and say, you know, we should probably hide our flaming fist insignias.
That's already off of me, yeah.
So we're not
Pocket 'em.
going in as investigators.
We're going in as
No,
people wanting to bathe.
I would
I mean,
assume
we
if
could.
the entire bathhouse is in on it, it's probably not the best idea.
I
They got
mean,
a
we could
sauna.
pretend like we wanted to bathe, and then just I don't know.
Well, what if we just actually bathe, scout it out, and then finish bathing, and then maybe decide what to do after?
Or we could
But
ask for a tour before we get fucking naked for the
Ooh,
bathhouse.
if the
I
bathhouse
like that.
employees are in on it, they may have descriptions of Surzex and I as well.
This is also a possibility. Perhaps the two of you should stay outside and keep watch.
And not be so
Mm,
sus.
Well, if you guys got a way to signal us, then I'm fine with that.
Does it?
If you're in the same spot, I could signal you, yes.
Well, we'll look pretty sus standing still.
You can go sit on these benches.
Oh, what you could do is you could be like, "Oh, I'm Lord Serth's bodyguards, but he's asked me to wait outside for him."
That is a good idea.
Please don't call me Lord Seraph.
It's for the
You got it.
play.
All right,
If you're
we
gonna
are
be a
Master
bodyguard, you have to
Wayne's
play the part.
servants.
Oh my god.
I'll volunteer to play a song to keep you guys entertained while we're
I've
waiting.
never bathed in my life, so I'm not gonna start now.
Oh, that's what that smell is.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Yep,
All right,
we
well,
could pretend to be bodyguards, I suppose.
Yeah,
the-
if
the-
anyone
Yeah.
asks, I could just be like, "Oh, they're my bodyguards. They're waiting outside."
sounds like a plan. We'll be here.
All right. So, Kilvius, you said you're going to stay outside and entertain them with song as the rest go in. Sorry, I think that's all the Discord pingings coming through my mic, so I'm gonna
Yeah, I didn't know
change
if I
that
came through or
around.
not. But yeah, I was gonna stay outside and play a song while we waited to keep them entertained.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. So the other 5 of you can journey into the bathhouse if you'd like.
Okay.
All right. So
Mhm.
you guys open the doors and you see a pillared chamber. Oh, I guess I should remove the dynamic lighting feature so you guys can actually see that.
Mm.
Just do that. All right. So you guys open the doors to see a pillared chamber adorned with frescoes of bathing royalty. Natural light streams through the stained glass windows, creating colorful patterns on the tiles of polished blue marble that cover the floor. 3 shallow, sunken pools contain scintillatingly perfumed scented water. White marble benches bearing stacks of dry towels are situated near the pools, each of which comes equipped with a pair of brass faucets. You see 4 elderly, obese men
Oh
kind of
no!
just some were like hanging out in the pools. One seems to be toweling off his nether regions with one foot up on a stone bench. No care for whoever is looking and whatever they're looking at.
If you guys thought we were going to bathhouse and not seeing overweight old men, you thought wrong.
No, that's fair.
Who else uses bathhouses?
Yeah,
That's about it.
fair point.
Just an anecdote. When I was in Australia, I worked in the town that had natural hot springs. and they have kind of a resort spa thing with the hot springs. All old people.
Oh,
Of course it would.
I was like
unfortunate.
the youngest person there by like 50 years every time I went,
God.
besides the staff. But yeah.
Oof.
All right.
Feel
So,
bad, man.
yeah, you guys see the bathers, unfortunately. You also see two rooms, one to the north and one to the south at the far end of the building.
Do we see any staff?
I am gonna walk right up to the bathers. One of the bathers, probably the most naked one.
All right. So yeah, there's the one, like each of the pools has an older fella in it, and the pool, the stone bench down here is
Okay.
where the guy is currently drying himself.
Hello.
He just looks at you, just completely nonchalant that he's completely naked. How's it going?
Oh, we are kind of new to the bathhouse, and we were hoping to get a chance to go to bath. Do you know? Do we need to find any staff members, or do we just strip and jump in, or what's the protocol for this?
Well, you can just strip and jump in unless you would like a private massage, in which case you can find Carmilla. Gives excellent massages, working one of the private rooms at the back.
Lord
Otherwise,
Sereth, we can get you a private massage.
Oh,
I just stay over my shoulder.
my shoulders are feeling a bit tense today. I think that would be rather lovely. As I make a very gaudy display of my own like self-importance.
this guy kind of just like rolls his eyes, and doesn't the little lord have a better bathhouse or even private servants to take care of him up in the upper city?
Oh, between you and me, he feels like this is kind of living on the edge and roughing it, and he feels like with the entourage that it's going to be, an adventure for him. Don't tell him I said that, please.
Is like he just gives you like a very neutral, like unimpressed face, and he's like, "Oh, roughing it with the common rabble down here in the bathhouse, is he? Well, all right." And he goes back to drying off his balls.
I turn around. Who wants a massage?
I already had one, thanks.
This door's open. Let's peek in.
All right. You peek in, and you just see this room is currently there's nobody getting a massage, and there is um, um, a human masseuse is kind of just arranging bottles of oils and perfumes in a storage locker.
Hey, it's the massage lady. And I push Luna in.
What? What?
What?
Yeah,
All
Talk
right,
to her.
so you push Luna into the room, and the fellow or the masseuse kind of startles, and uh, who are you?
Uh, I'm part of the entourage for Lord Wayne.
What?
Here for a massage
Yes.
for him.
Feel like I've heard that name before. Well, I didn't have any massages scheduled at the moment, so I can certainly see your Master Wayne.
Okay.
Batman.
She got the name wrong, not me. I'm just this NPC
Yeah.
wouldn't know any better.
Lord Batman.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Lord
that
Batman. I mean Lord Wayne. Uh
I'm sorry, who?
What?
Just walk in the room.
While that awkward
I
conversation is
I
going
go
on.
up to Luna. I think the last name's Wayne Carrot or something like that. I think
Yeah,
there's more
Wayne's
to it. But
coding. I got it. Yeah, I
Wayne
got it.
There you
Wayne's
go.
Croft, Wayne's Broth, something. I think I might have missed what the full name was, but I know it's
just
longer than
Sarah.
Wayne.
I've only said it like 80 times.
While all that's happening, I kind of whispered to Octavius and asked if while he was in the doorway he's seen anything other than just the room with the shelves. Like, was there a stairwell or something?
I didn't see shit. That's why I wanted to go take a look at this door.
All right. So you're just trying to peek in or opening up the door?
I'll peek in again.
All right. You see in this room pretty much mirror image of the other room, um, but this one is worked by a um, female human, uh, and she's currently um, massaging somebody.
Ah. All right. Do I see anything of value in the room at all? Any? I guess I'll take a look for that. I guess investigate that shit.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Another 3. Oh,
No.
worse.
Yeah, you don't see anything else in this room. Just the body half covered with the towel and the woman working on his back.
All right. I don't see shit, Gerbeck.
I don't know if I expect anything to be in those rooms. The note did say under the bathhouse.
Are there any drains or anything in here?
I'd hope
Oh,
so.
the
It's a bathhouse.
Yeah.
so we'll jump over to Sareth as
Oh, hello.
the masseuse says, "So, are you here for relaxation? Would you like a deep tissue massage? We also offer hot stone massages and cupping."
I think the deep tissue should do the trick.
Very well, my lord.
Sorry, little
Please.
sidebar here. I just taught my students what cupping is, and they did not like it.
Oh dear.
I
Yeah, that's
just
just messing up.
Yeah, we're talking alternative medicine in the class, and they're just like, no,
I
no, all the
actually,
notes.
for some reason, while I was talking about like the services they offer, the Supernatural episode with the spa
Oh yeah, yep.
popped into my head, and
Mhm.
that's actually why I just mentioned cupping. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, let's not do that shit.
all right. Well, please get comfortable and lay down on the table, and I will be back in the room in a moment.
Do so.
All right. So they walk out, and you
I
can
will
strip.
say my book is within arm's reach.
Okay. So you kind of just set it under the massage table,
Yeah.
so you could quickly grab it if you need to. Otherwise, you strip down and lay on the table and
Mm-hmm.
cover yourself with the towel provided. Um, the masseuse steps back into the room and starts to drizzle the oil along your back. It smells faintly of lilac and starts to really work away at those knots in your shoulders.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Other than that, what are the rest of you guys doing out in the
I was looking for
hall?
that big drain.
Well, each
If there is one.
bath would have its own drain.
All 3 baths full?
They're currently all full, currently all with naked,
Shit.
elderly,
Fuck.
obese
Ignore
man,
that.
it's ignored.
Oh, he's trying to charm her for the fucking happy ending already.
You shut up.
That's why he goes to the sketchy bathhouses.
All right.
All right. Well, if there's
Just trying
nothing
to look
around
at the components, but all right.
Oh, I think you have to go to your the spells sheet and click
Yeah, I
the.
just clicked the wrong thing.
Oh yeah, fair enough. All right, so I mean, you guys know that there would be drains in each of the baths, but they're currently all filled and currently all have a bathing elderly man. The naked one that was previously drying his nethers has redressed and has left the bathhouse, or is leaving the bathhouse, I guess.
Oh, are you gonna kill somebody with that?
No, I accidentally clicked it. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
All right. I don't know. Was there anything else in here? Like, what are these? I'm assuming
Those
just
are the
windows.
stained glass windows.
Yeah.
I'll also
I
be
don't know.
wandering around the courtyard a little bit, inspecting things.
I'll join him and have conversation with him.
All right. There is not too much of note in the courtyard besides that what was already mentioned, that the lawn is very well taken care of.
Can I see in this window?
You can, yeah. You see an image of the inside of the bathhouse. You'd have to put your face right up to the glass, as it's not very bright in there. But you see a color tinted version of the baths and the marble pillars, and Krush, Gerbeck, and Octavius, as well as some elderly naked old men.
Alright, I go away from the window.
You've seen too much.
1,000-yard stare, cigarette in hand.
Sound of helicopters flying, non-flashbacks.
All right. Well, I said,
Okay.
tell Gerbeck I can't find shit. So
All right, so
I think we gotta go underneath.
after your deep tissue massage wraps up, you and the um, gentleman that was being massaged in the north room finish up at the same time, and you both exit into the bathhouse proper.
On her face.
Yeah.
I look at Sereth to see if he learned anything. Kind of give him the old the eyebrow raise.
Just give him a quick head shake.
Also, what did
And
the guy that left look like from the top door?
he looked like a um, halfling man, about middle age. Um, Nothing out of the ordinary really for the area. Was a little bit better in shape than some of the other bathers.
So like average or like shredded?
Average.
Average compared to the fat people.
Yeah.
Did sorry, I was looking at my sheet there. Did anyone else look into that door to the north there at all?
Yeah, Logan did.
Just Logan.
Didn't see
Yeah.
shit.
Watched that guy get a massage for a bit and didn't see shit.
But don't really have
But
much
I
of
also
a
rolled a
reason
2.
to
So.
believe
And
otherwise.
as you leave the room, Sareth, your masseuse pops up, and that would be 1 gold piece, sir.
Oh, yes, of course. Forgive my rudeness.
And they kind of just nod a bow and take the coin
Yeah.
from you.
I'll throw in an extra silver as well.
Oh, you're too kind, my lord.
Think nothing. Bleh. Think nothing of it. Uh, yeah,
All right.
actually, with that, I'm gonna cast Charm Person on her.
Okay. So as you slip the gold into, and I was very careful not to use any pronouns when discussing this masseuse, their hand, um, you cast Charm Person, and I guess I would have to make a saving throw. Why didn't that work? There we go. Whoops, the first one is what we'll go with. I didn't hear the sound effect, so I rolled it twice. All right, so they are charmed by you.
Sorry, I just had one question. You
Yes,
wouldn't happen
whatever
to
your
know
heart
anything
decides.
about the Dead Three, would you?
Um, they give you a bit of a confused look. Um, no, just the rumors in the cities in the of the cult being active, but
Hmm.
no, nothing of the the dead three beyond that. Certainly know nothing of what's going on underneath the bathhouse.
Certainly, yes. If one was to go looking for such a place under the bathhouse, where might one start?
Well, um, Mortlock tends to use the north masseuse room and doesn't come back for a very, very long time. Um, I believe that he uh, has some kind of secret entrance.
And the masseuse that uses the northern room, they're frequented often by this individual?
Yes, he says that Carmilla is his favorite. I don't take much offense at it.
Hmm. Well,
I nudge
and
Sereth and ask him to ask if Morlock's a halfling or not.
I was just about to ask, could you describe Mortlock for me?
Uh,
Perfect.
Mordlock is certainly not a halfling. He's like more like a man and a half.
Oh,
Um,
He's a
Um,
man and a halfling?
maybe
is that
if you
talking about stature, or like
Let's not get into
weight?
that.
Turtle size.
um, let's just say he is very large in all directions. Um,
God.
he has a scarred face. Um, he looks to be a very formidable man. Um, at the mention of the scarred face and the name Sereth, roll a history check.
Alrighty.
Word around the office.
11?
oh,
It was 10, so that's enough.
nice.
Yay!
Hey,
You recall Mortlock Vanthampur is
Oh.
one of the sons of Duke Vanthampur. Is a very large, physically imposing man with a burn scar covering half of his face. Um, he's kind of the butt of jokes of the upper city nobility, as he's somewhat of a simpleton.
Hmm. Interesting. I've heard of this individual, yes.
Whoops.
He's quite a buffoon, as I recall. You wouldn't happen to know anyone he frequents other than the masseuse?
No, I don't know much of his business outside of the bathhouse. I just know that he spends an awful lot of time in there.
Have you seen anyone else go in after him before he has left?
No, I have strict orders that I must be out of the bathhouse as soon as my hours of operation are up. Mortlock does not like us being here.
All right. Well,
Get her to take us in there.
thank you for your candor, and I'll pass her another silver. I was never here.
You were what? Who's talking to me?
Exactly.
All
right.
Could I rip a divine sense out of here?
Yeah, you can. You detect a fiend.
What?
All right.
Shit
Yeah.
just got interesting, boys.
Can I tell where it is?
You can tell that it's within 60 feet of you.
Must be below us.
That's what I'm thinking. It does say, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does. I was trying to skim it to see if it said location and I missed that. Um, the fiend is perched on the fountain right to the south of you.
Oh, right beside us?
Beside and above you as it's perched
How big are these fountains?
about like 10 feet.
All right, well, I'm going to go up beside, I'm going to act real nonchalant about this one. Go up beside Surzex and whisper in his ear. I'll be like, there's a fiend watching us right now on the top of the fountain.
I reply, yes, hopefully the master's massage is going well.
Okay, Jail, roll a stealth check for this whisper.
Oh, fuck. But I wouldn't take a disadvantage from my armor.
No,
for
no, no,
whisper.
no.
Okay.
Oh, would he
Damn
get
it.
advantage because Sursex is helping him?
No, you can't really
Get
help
advantage
one side of a
because-
whisper.
We get advantage because Kilvius is making noise.
Oh, yeah.
That's
say he
fair
was
enough.
flying
Yeah,
spoons.
you can do that.
That's a bit
Better.
It's better.
It's something.
All right. So you guys have your whispered half conversation and the loud response, and nothing happens.
Well, I keep whispering to him that I'm gonna try and grab whatever's there. And I need his help.
Is it on top of the statue?
Yeah, I
or
want
is
to
it
try
the
and assist them
statue?
in grabbing it.
Oh no.
Alright, I'm gonna hurry, run up
Do
to
I
the fountain,
see
and
what they're
bend
doing,
down.
or am I too busy playing my spoons, or am I catching on to this?
No, you'd be playing your music. Gonna say you don't know what's happening. Actually, what's your passive perception? I'll give you a chance to know what's happening.
10.
Okay, yeah, you don't. Catlin's stealth check was higher than your passive perception, so you didn't hear his whisper.
Fair enough.
So you
I
want me to
would
vault
see them.
off your shoulders?
I'm gonna go kneel down in front of the fountain real quick and hold my hands out in front of me and get Surzek to
Tend to
vault.
tie your shoe.
Is the
Yeah.
fiend sitting on top of the fountain, or is it like the fountain's head? Like, is it a gargoyle
So
thing?
perched on top.
Oh, okay.
All
All
right.
right, I'm gonna try and
No,
grapple him.
Surzek.
Then I'm gonna jump up and try and grapple him.
Okay.
You guys are
roll-
ghostbustering this shit. I've got a plan.
Nice.
I'm
Grab
gonna move Grubek
Roll.
out there just to
What?
give chat vision.
Oh, okay.
Use help action too for that.
Could I?
I was gonna say that he's already helping you by allowing you to vault off of him,
Oh, okay.
but you're trying to grab something that you can't see. So this is going to be a straight up athletics roll.
Wait,
Come
if
on,
if
brother.
he used his, I guess before I do this, if told me he saw the fiend, if I use my divine sense, I'd be able to see it too.
You don't see it necessarily. You sense that it's in that direction.
Oh, okay.
So it's still you can't see it. So it's still grappling at disadvantage, but you've got help, so it's a normal roll.
And you said athletics?
Athletics, yep.
You're proficient in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Oh.
Oh!
All right. So you feel the leathery wing of something as you grasp just air, empty air on top of the fountain, but it slips out of your fingers, and you guys hear flapping wings as it flies just straight up and then away from you north.
So I make fun of it.
Brother,
Before I
I
was.
flew north.
Can we tell how far it went?
It's flying. Just it's kept going. It's flying
Like, it's
away.
fucking off.
Yeah, it's getting out of here.
What did we see it or when it started fluttering or anything? No.
No, you haven't seen it. It does. What do you say to insult it?
What's that floppy thing flopping there?
Nice one.
Fucking got him.
You hear as it keeps flying off.
Shit. All of my compelled spells, I need to be able to see the target, so I'm fucked. He gone.
Wait
yeah,
1 second.
I,
How
actually,
far is it
I
flown
had to
away?
see mine as well. I don't think that would have hit.
Yeah, I guess we can
Oh,
see
yeah.
within range.
Yeah, so that's didn't.
Well, that was interesting.
That's an understatement.
Yeah. I guess we'd
Good
probably
luck
be
if you ask
finishing
me.
up in there, hey? I don't think we'd have much else to go over
Well,
in the
unless we want to
bathhouse.
go open the
Oh.
north door, try to find
Yeah.
it.
I would inform the rest of you guys who are in here being like, someone who bears a very interesting last name frequents the masseuse to the north, and nobody else goes in once that happens.
So the female human masseuse in this room looks kind of visibly shaken. And she's like, I'm not a part of it. I don't know anything.
I didn't even say anything yet, but hello.
Oh, I thought you said that you're going in there and saying that you knew about the secret location.
Oh, no,
Sorry.
I was saying that to the rest of the party who's in the bathhouse at the moment.
Oh, that makes a difference.
Yeah.
All right. You go into the room and you see a calm, collected female masseuse.
Sorry, what did you say your name was?
Camilla.
Camilla. Okay.
I peek in to see if I can see anything while they're talking now that I know that Octavius is full of shit, and there is a secret passage here.
All right. So you guys have fully opened the door, and looking into the room, um, Gerbeck, I want you to roll an investigation check.
Oh!
Rip.
Looks like a massage room, but you guys know that there's something about this that's off,
I
as
look
you've
at
been told.
Octavius and say, I don't know, man.
I'm
maybe
gonna
it's
something
hitting
here.
pretty good. Maybe we should start pulling fucking
Shit.
move the bed or something.
I'm not gonna be barging in there yet.
It's just her, isn't it? There's the
Let
dude she was
Sereth do his
massaging
talking.
gone.
I just wanted to, like, peek
Alright.
my head around the door while they're talking.
Yeah, so I'll walk in and be like, "You must be Camilla."
That's right, and who might you be?
Sereth Octavian Wainscoting, I've heard you are the finest masseuse in all of Baldur's Gate, and I just had to see for myself.
Well, they stand up a bit straighter and kind of get a smirk on their face. Well, you've heard right. Um, I certainly am the best masseuse this side of the Chanthar.
Indeed. If you have no other clients at the moment, I would very much like to have my neck and shoulders deep tissued, if that is acceptable.
She kind of looks to the outside and looks back. I believe I have enough time to make that work, yes?
How sus is she looking?
Roll an insight check. Not very sus. Seems that she was just looking out the window to tell time by how bright it was outside. There's not really clocks around in medieval fantasy Europe.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. We're still fucking pretending to be his bodyguards, eh?
Yep.
Well, since she's agreed to the massage, tell her we gotta inspect the room first before we leave him alone with her.
Hey, you like Secret Service whisper that in Sereth's ear?
Yeah.
Yes, if you don't mind, my bodyguards are a little bit more the words escape me at the moment. A little bit more
Wary.
paranoid, yes. Paranoid than I am. If you would please allow them to take a quick look in the room. They shouldn't be much more than a few minutes.
She looks a little taken aback by the request, and well, it's a little out of the ordinary for my clientele, but certainly.
I'll
She
just
kind of just like
give her a
steps to
nod.
the side and
where exactly is she in the room at this moment? When she
she would have
steps out of
been
the way.
she would have been like in front of the door, and she just stepped exactly where Logan just put his token.
All right.
Okay.
He stepped on her.
Oh no.
Alright, so
Step on her toe.
I want to go in and kind of look more thoroughly, not just through, like, peeking through the door.
Yeah.
Under the
So
guise
now-
that I know something's in here.
I'm
Yeah,
going
so
to back out
now
of the
that-
room, let them going in, and I'm going to cast Detect Magic out of sight of her.
Okay. Now that you guys are fully in the room, I can base this off of your passive investigations and perceptions that you guys know that there is a secret door along this wall directly north of Luna.
Hmm.
Okay.
Emergency meeting.
Emergency meeting. He hits the pillow. Emergency meeting. Alright.
All right. We finish off the investigation. I look up at her and I said, it looks like everything's in order. Let me go collect Sarah. Or Lord
very well.
Wainscoting, however he was introduced. I don't remember.
Sure, yeah.
All right. So you do not detect any magic
Okay,
in the bathhouse.
good to know.
I go up to Sareth and say, yeah, there's a fucking door, bud. Like right on the north wall.
Fucking door there, bud.
Did anybody happen to notice like a way to activate the door?
That would not be based on your perception. So roll an investigation check for when you're in there. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So you notice that the pattern on the stained glass window seemed to conceal a wire mechanism that one of the round stained glass pieces could be turned and would tension this wire. Um, you surmise that this would release the mechanism that would allow the door to open.
Yes. I explain that to everybody who cares quietly. And then I say maybe we should go and collect the other 3.
It's not a bad idea. I'll buy us some time, and I go into the room.
All right.
All right. So will everybody?
Massage this.
God damn
Well,
it, Logan.
You guys gather up everybody. You get your second massage of the day. You're feeling very well relaxed.
Logan,
Oh
he's
my
supposed to
God,
buy
I'm
us
just on
time,
cloud
not
9.
waste or get us no time.
we need time. We barely make it to the first pillar here.
I walk down to these guys and say, yeah, we found a secret door.
Yeah, we found a fiend.
Well, both of these are very interesting.
We weren't able to capture it. It flew away.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You saw a feed?
We didn't see it.
anything.
We sensed it and tried to grab it, and he was too nimble.
Like a devil or like monster?
Is
I
that what a
guess.
fiend is?
Do you know the type, right? You know the type. Oh yeah, just like super type, not subtype. So you know fiend. You don't know whether it's a demon or a devil.
Yeah, we don't know it. We just yeah. I don't know.
What?
So you guys
If
tried
these,
to
if these, if these guys,
feed. Yep.
so you guys tried to catch this fiend and then it just flew away.
Yep.
if
I no longer sense it.
if these guys are evil cultists, wouldn't it make sense that they have evil spies that work for them?
That's not the worst conclusion I've ever heard.
Would that mean that if we're not hurrying fast, it might warn people that we're on to them?
That's
Possibly.
very possible.
How long ago did you try to catch this fiend?
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Interesting.
bust that door down then.
What did you guys find?
All right, so Octavius busts open the door to see Sareth getting a happy ending.
Oh, I didn't.
What?
No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, there's a
My
door
man.
with a mechanical mechanism.
Wait, do I gotta roll for dick size now?
Room. Yeah, everybody roll for dick size. Blake gets a D4.
No, let's not do that. Oh,
Blake gets a D4.
Damn.
I guess dick size, dice size would be based upon race, wouldn't it?
I'm telling you right now, I'm not rolling a D10 for my gnome.
If you crit that,
I'm
your
sorry I
dick
brought this
basically
up.
dragged on the ground when you walked. That'd be impressive.
Yeah, I'm like 2 feet tall.
All right. Well, we'll never mind about that. And so, what are you guys doing with the door to?
Well, I guess we're all caught up then, eh?
Yeah, we kind of
And
like
Zareth
group
is
huddled.
getting
Except for
hand
Sareth.
job.
Sareth doesn't know about the
The
fiend.
Yeah, I don't
fiend.
know
but-
shit about that.
I group
Alright,
huddle
well,
and say, can
because of the
anybody
fiend, we
tell
probably-
Sareth about the fiend somehow? Through some sort of magical abilities?
Wink,
Groot-
wink, nudge, nudge.
Groot is going to like close their eyes and just like think very, very, very hard and like reach their hand out to the door and no, can't. I don't think.
I'm pretty sure if we could just tell him as we break down the rest of the doors. It's 30 seconds to relay we found a fiend. Couldn't capture it. But I don't know if he's safe with that snoot.
That's the warning part.
This whole time you guys are standing around here discussing this, the old man in the bath is just like looking up at you and be like, what's going on here?
I just give him like a shush.
Oh,
We're practicing for community play.
Yeah, we're just LARPing
And-
right now.
you have to do it in the bathhouse?
That's why we're here.
What? You get a
Yes,
free
we
show
have to
while
do
you're
it in the
bathing. Shut the fuck
bathhouse.
up.
The scene takes place in a bathhouse, and we're trying to get inspiration.
All right, I've had enough.
He
I
just
busted the
shakes his
door in.
head and he's like, goddamn method actors. All right, so you kick open the door to the massage parlor. Sareth face down on the table, the masseuse standing at the far side of the room working on his back, and just jumps
Oh,
up
what
with a
the
start and
hell?
like spills one of the bottles of oil.
We got to get moving. The boys in the courtyard just seen a fiend, and it fucked right off, probably to alert them. So, let's get into that fucking hidden door.
Oh, we didn't see it, I say.
Well, they detected it.
I'll
They
just
touched it.
get up and like wrap the towel around, hiding my nether regions.
Why were you naked for a shoulder massage?
It's part of the process, I would assume. I don't know.
You specifically
okay, my
asked
pants are
for a
on then,
shoulder
fuck it.
massage.
All right.
Whatever. I
we
don't
have
know the protocol here.
Now is he rock hard? Is the question.
I'm not gonna answer
There's
that.
a sundress, so he had to get his shoulders worked. He had to take it all off.
Better make a saving throw.
All right. At this time, as you guys are arguing semantics and state of undress in your emergency to find the cultist, the masseuse is just kind of like making herself as small as possible and hoping you don't notice her in the corner of the room.
Now, with a massage like that, there's no way I don't notice you. Now, we know something's up. You don't beat around the bush with us. Just please tell us what is going on. And if you cooperate, you'll be walking out of here of your own volition.
And in one piece.
I wasn't going to quite go that. Oh, yeah.
Logan, can you give me your token real quick?
Roll intimidation.
Oh, yay.
That would be Sareth.
Okay. This is not my best thing.
Go
Eh.
face.
It's a
Oh.
3.
All right. She looks a bit shocked and she's like, I don't know anything of what goes on down there. Please just let me go. I won't say a word. And she reaches up to the stained glass window, puts her palm on one of the round pieces, and turns it. And with a click, one of the sections of walls swings open, and you feel a cold draft that smells faintly of sewage roil into the room as a stairway descends down into the darkness.
Well, here we
Well.
go again.
And with that, we'll take a 5-minute break.
Hey.
I was gonna say, did Sirzek enter the room?
You can't see Sirzek's?
No,
Oh, I
but
thought you
the
were making a joke.
fake smell of shit entering the room.
Logan, you want to wiggle your token real fast? You're just like not visible on Mitch's computer.
How about now?
Nope. You're there now. I was literally standing on top of you for a while because I couldn't see you.
Oh,
Uh,
All right.
Yeah.
So are we still live with the stream or is our audio?
It's muted now. Alright, I'll go to the actual AFK screen. Man, I don't give a shit. Yeah, but yeah, we're currently lat. No, we're lat. Because I don't know how to position things on a screen. You
Oh damn. Okay.
I think
Alright,
we're
we're
still
going
we're
live.
still.
Alright, we're back, everybody.
So are we gonna take this girl down with us?
Kill
I
just
don't
looks
see.
over at you.
I don't see why we need to. I think we just need to get moving. There's.
Uh,
We might be on
before
the
that,
clock here.
do I believe her when she says she doesn't know anything about this?
Oh, I want to help him with that insight check actually.
Yeah. Rather than helping him, you can both roll an insight check.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, okay.
She seems to be telling the truth. She does not know what goes on down there, and she fears for her life a little bit, having had revealed the secret passage.
Going to
I'm here.
palm a gold into her hand and just whisper, "Just leave the city."
All right. She looks very shocked that you just handed her money, and she just nods her head and kind of like stunned into silence and just like leaves the room.
Quick aside. So
Mhm.
when I asked the other two how long ago they seen the fiend, they said like 30 seconds. Was it actually like 30 seconds? Like, what's the actual time frame on that?
So you guys were kind of the people inside were like working simultaneously with what was going on outside. So yeah, they could have just done that as you guys ran outside and was
Okay.
like, "What's happening?"
I look at Sareth in amazement because I see him standing there in only a towel and ask him where he got that piece of gold from.
His gold purse. All right.
Where do you think?
I beckon everybody to get through the open door.
All
No.
right. And so let me drag you guys down to the next room. Might have to reload the page.
I want to say that I'm gonna go in last so I can cast alarm on the entrance.
Walk in first unless someone else wants the
Oh,
lead
for
spot.
fuck's sakes. No dark sight.
Oh boy.
Yep, you guys are going to need a light source down here as you venture
See, I
into the
should have taken the
darkness.
torches.
I did tell
I've-
you dancing lights would have been useful for exactly this situation.
Well, I didn't know it would
True.
have been so.
Well, what can you
As
do?
as we get down and it gets darker and darker, you guys start to see my warhammer starts to flicker, and it comes up with like this bluish light, and I kind of look at it really confused. Let there be light.
I look at it also confused.
All right.
I'm just like turning it around in my hand.
I have a candle, so I'm gonna light one.
I mean, if he's casting light,
So, yeah.
then
Yeah, I
don't think a
cast
candle's very useful.
cast light on
Okay, so
my warhammer.
what's the radius of light?
It's basically a torch.
So 2040?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then my alarm is just like on the entrance. to the stairs, and it's not an audible one, it just pings my head. And we're all exempt from it.
All right, so in case you guys don't know, y'all are over here. You guys walk down the dark staircase into a flooded room. The water is about 3 feet deep, making this difficult terrain.
Oh,
I'm only
You-
3'2",
Gerbic.
so who's carrying me?
I'll pick you up and put you on my shell.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna stick to the wall like Spider-Man.
All right. So you start walking on the walls to the bewilderment of the party, having not seen this before.
I'm gonna say a little prayer.
I can't see shit, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, we can actually see stuff because the turtle has a light.
Oh, sorry. I said
Oh.
3 feet. I meant 2 feet for the water.
I would still like to be on somebody. I'm still only 3 feet tall.
The water also smells terrible, like sewage.
We're immune to disease now.
I snap my fingers trying
gonna-
to prestidigitate it, and then realize I forgot how to use that spell overnight.
I'm gonna cast it and be cleaning the water as I walk through it.
I don't, for
Correct.
some reason,
So-
think it would do that much, sadly.
Gerbeck's on Crucia's shoulders, or what?
Yep.
Do I get vision right now?
You should be able to see the light that Krush is giving off.
I don't see any light as far as
I
I.
can't, no.
Damn it.
Yeah. I still got dark
okay.
vision as well.
All right. Let me fix that.
There we go.
There it is.
Yep.
Yay.
Flicker my eyes. Oh, thank God I can see.
Do you want me to?
Is that
just
something
I
in the
could
wall?
go you want me to go first?
The walls aren't like uniform. They're kind of carved out of the stone. That it's nothing. It's just how I drew the dynamic lighting. Kind of makes it like look like a hole. Is a
Oh,
mistake.
okay. Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure.
When
I'll just-
Krush passes, fuck's his name? Jail, I, like, reach down and touch his helmet so it sheds light, too.
All right. So you're casting light on Jail's helmet.
I'm using my... Actually, my magical tinkering might have a cast time. Nope, I can just touch anything and make it... It's a really useless light. It's only 5'5", or 5'10", I guess.
Okay.
But that means at the very
your
least
toe.
he'll have some bright light directly around him if he gets a bit away from Krush.
Directly in
That-
my eyes.
Did that work?
Yep, directly in your eyes.
Blinded by the light.
Yep.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so we've got 2 doors here. Which way should we go? I'm gonna just go
To
poke
the
my head
left,
down that
to
way.
the left.
Oh, this
Right,
looks
I'll
like
just
empty
keep
room.
following
This
Krush
is
at
to
this
the
point.
right for us.
Use my source of light.
Yeah,
How high are these walls? Or roofs, ceiling? How does that mean?
Oh, this is nothing.
The ceilings are about
Everybody's
9
just piled on top. Oh, I guess Gerbeck is.
Oh, I am because I
9
literally
feet
am.
tall.
I guess since I'm not having to focus on walking through the water that's almost as tall as me, I put a lot more effort into like searching around for any traps or anything weird.
All right. Roll a perception check.
Nice.
Yeah, with a perception of 19, you know that there is a hidden door directly at the end of the room, directly in front of Krush and you right now.
Like right over here?
Yep.
Nice.
I point forward and say, "There's a door right there."
I'll start just feeling around on the wall to see if I can't find any switches or anything like that.
I'm gonna throw up detect magic.
It might still be up from before, depending on the
Maybe. I'm
time.
just gonna refresh it. Cause I can do it
Uh,
at will, yo.
Yeah.
I was trying to save you a spell slot, but if it's at will.
Yep.
So as you start feeling around on the wall, you feel the seams of this door, and it seems like this once was able to swing open, but the 2 feet of flooded water in this crypt kind of prevents it from being able to be pushed in. It's very heavy.
Ooh. Everyone stand back. I'm gonna like
Hammer
walk.
time.
I'm gonna walk back to here and hand hand Gerbeck over to Octavius and just like tuck my head in my shell and just battering ram and try and charge the door.
Pass me around like a fucking toddler.
You carry him now.
All right. Roll an athletics check.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me to roll a persuasion check for that. No, I'm kidding.
Please
I
open
persuade the
door.
door open.
16. Not enough to push
Do we
open the
notice?
very heavy stone.
Is
I
there
fall on my
anything
I fall on my
noticeable?
back.
Any noticeable progress of any kind? It looked like with some more force, it would open.
With more force, it could open.
Maybe I'll
Alright.
try and charge. Okay.
I'll pick him up and ask him. We'll do like the wrestling throw,
Oh my god. You
whatever
guys could.
that's called.
Alright, I'll go back to Krush.
The Irish whip.
Yeah, the Irish whip. I'll Irish whip Krush into it.
Alright, I guess I ask Mitch to carry me. Or Susex.
Yep.
I don't know what
alright.
the Irish whip is.
I
guess
put
yeah.
Gerbeck up on my shoulders.
All right.
Upsie, we need
So
up.
you can
Basically, I
roll
help slingshot
athletics with advantage as they slingshot you into the wall.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you're now Krush the Wrecking Ball.
Nice.
All right. 19. You do manage to push the door slightly ajar as the water seems to be a bit higher on the other side of the door, comes pouring in a little bit.
Oh no.
This
Alright.
is.
Now that it's open a bit,
I'm gonna
I'm
drown.
use my crowbar to really just crank it open.
All right, now that you've dislodged it a bit, you guys are able to force it open with the group effort and the leverage, and you can open the secret door, which, because of how I drew the dynamic lighting, I can't actually reveal the next room until I drop you in there.
Alright, so now I'm on Surzek's shoulders.
Yep.
I guess we should
Nobody wants to hold you anymore.
probably make sure you guys have the strength to even hold me.
I do.
Pretty sure all of us.
Well,
Get
I
it.
mean, I weigh
Make yourself a
150
fucking-
pounds with my backpack.
Make yourself a propeller hat.
Oh wait, I have a bag of holding. All my garbage is just in the bag of holding, so I'm significantly light.
Hey.
Oh no, I don't have the bag of holding till tomorrow. I lied.
Oh.
Alright, this guy's too heavy for me to throw him into the water.
Oh.
I mean, the sewage.
I
Alright.
How
start
much
drowning
can
because I
I
can't
lift?
swim.
So, one thing I was thinking is that maybe if this room is going to be so hard to get into, maybe no one's gone in there for a while.
Or the sewage is a new addition. I don't know.
Oh, you could be right. I don't know.
Well, let's check the room out. We'll find out.
All right. So you guys step through your now open secret passage into the next room, and you see a corpse floating face down in the water in the far reaches of the room.
No other sounds or people in here before I go walk up to the corpse, or that I can detect.
Um, you
Can
do
you move
not
us through there, Colton?
can move the rest of you through there. Yes.
How fresh does that corpse look? Like, can you tell it's been rotting in water for a while?
You can approach it and make a medicine check.
All right. Before we do that, though, I want to know what happens with my check. There's no. Am I just hearing water dripping in here, or are there people in here?
Uh, doesn't seem like there's any noise going on here.
Okay. Well, let's check it out. Well, that's not a wall I want to get to, so I'll go over here and switch.
I'll stand right here. Just someone else wants to look at it though.
Yeah,
All right.
whoever's
Somebody.
examining the corpse can roll medicine.
I'll
Sure, what
gingerly
the
walk
hell?
up to it after other people walk up to it.
All right. Well. Yeah,
Actually, it'll take me about 10 minutes to walk through the sewage.
All right, so you guys rolled over the bloated corpse of a shirtless male human, and you see that there are multiple knife wounds in the back. You determine that this body has been dead for about 2 days.
Does it have any similar markings to, like, the Dead 3?
No, this body is not marked up at all, similar to the victims.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look up at the roof and stuff. Are there any drains or anything around here where it might have just flowed in from above or something? Like someone ganked a bitch and then just dumped him in the sewer?
No, um, there are no drains above here.
All right.
Alright, I do a quick
I'll
another
walk
scan
over.
for maybe some more secret doors, since
What
we
is
found
this?
one.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna check the dead body's pockets.
Yeah, I'll assist him with that.
Okay. Before that, Octavius, you walk into a room with 3 wooden beams brace the ceiling. This flooded chamber features a stone altar covered with entrails in the northeast corner. Hanging on the wall above the altar is a 3 foot tall steel mask cast in the form of a frowning human skull. The people checking the corpse do not find anything useful on the corpse.
This way, I guess.
Hey,
Yep.
anyone
I'm
want a
just following
Halloween
Cruise
mask?
around at this point.
Maybe it'd be best if you didn't run off on your own.
Did you also miss the part where the mask is 3 feet tall, made of steel?
That was the joke. It would be
Nobody knew who I
horribly
was until I put
impractical.
on the mask.
Surprised we came in here and you weren't climbing on it.
I climbed up next to it. We could hide Gerbeck behind it.
Not quite, I'm 3'2".
So
Oh,
this is a
Push his
disgusting
hair down.
altar.
gotta crouch down.
Yeah, there's human or maybe other creatures' entrails on the altar, and it's just covered in blood and viscera.
Is it, can I see if it's an altar to any god I might know of?
Yeah, I was,
think
I was
that's
about to.
fair enough.
I was about to ask the same thing.
Roll religion. Yeah, this is the visage, the face of the god Baal, the god of murder.
Ah, so one of the Dead 3.
Hmm.
Yep.
Hmm. Well, apparently there's a
Disgusting.
stairway and whatever that is.
You guys probably need my light haste, so I've kind of got to stay a little closer to the front.
I could see with dark vision, but
Yes,
All right.
Bruce, that would be
So
great.
you see in the southeast kind of niche there, um, or alcove, is a 5 foot wide, 7 foot tall tapestry that drapes down into the water.
Sorry, can you
Uh,
ping where that is?
that's
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Thanks.
It depicts a grisly scene of four faceless figures ripping apart a fifth figure who is screaming. It looks to be like disgusting from the water that's seeping into it and waterlogging it.
All right. I
That's a bit fucked if you
pull
ask
it
me.
down, I guess. Anything
All
behind?
right,
Oh my god.
make a um,
Every party needs someone
Constitution
that push.
saving
Yeah.
throw.
Every party needs a player that pushes the button.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Well, that's good. Blake, do you know what page that yellow mold is on in the Dungeon Master's Guide?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Yeah, that's why
Okay,
you don't
that
touch
means
or
I have to
anything.
go to the index.
I can find a stat
105.
block. Okay. Never mind.
I know for sure it's a Constitution saving throw. Just don't know what the effects of it are. All right. So as you disturb the moldy tapestry, you notice that you put your hand right beside a spot of this yellow slimy mold, and as you pull down the tapestry, um, it ejects a cloud of spores. You breathe some of them in before hacking and coughing them out. Um, Good thing you got that 20, because that's not fun. Any creature in the area must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 11 poison damage and become poisoned for 1 minute. While poisoned in this way, the creature takes 5 poison damage at the start of each of its turns. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn, ending the effect of itself on a successful save. So
Am I
basically, you're
not in the area?
no, just Logan,
Okay, good.
or unless he was carrying you.
Nope. Everybody
Nope.
dropped me.
All right. So you rip down the tapestry to reveal a tunnel.
I'll prestidigitate the spores out of the air as best I can. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Gross.
I didn't draw the tunnel on the map, so it's solid rock. But that's just because this tunnel is shorter than the room's 9 foot ceiling. So you'd have to crouch a little bit to make your way down through it.
Speak for yourself.
All right. So wait, how tall is the water though? Then, because if the
Water's 2 feet, and you would be able to crouch and be above the water, but your face would be disgustingly close to it.
Do I have
Or
to
in
crouch?
the same distance.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I have to crouch, we
So-
got some problems here.
I think we have
so
Octavius
before we
swimming
decide
through
if we're
it
going
already.
to did Octavius just dive into the sewage? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, he did. He's
Yep.
a weirdo.
Why? I don't think I really want to go down there.
Yeah, I don't think I do either, actually.
Just shout towards him. Octavius, just yell if something tries to kill you.
Yeah, I'm just on the roof, so unless there is no space at all, I'm still.
If you're on the roof, you're either like with like your abs of steel holding your upper body like
I'm just like crawling on
parallel
the
to
roof
the
like
water.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, but your arms aren't adhesive. Only your legs.
Mm.
That's actually how it's written.
Well, that's just the logical conclusion because stuff doesn't stick to your hands.
I don't want him sticky.
like the
Oh,
scene from
with
the first Spider-Man movie.
a COD check, it's a quick walk. I could to steal that.
All right. You see as you travel down the flooded tunnel, you see a stone sarcophagus, surrounded by the same murky, foul-smelling water.
And there appears to be another tunnel down here.
Yeah, as you step into the room,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
rising up from the stone sarcophagus is a ethereal battle axe. It is going to take a swing at you.
Okay.
Um, let me see. Uh, okay, yep. It rolled a 15 to hit, misses. So this ghostly battle axe, as you pop your head into this room, just arises and tries to swing and decapitate you, but you relax your abs of steel as your head droops down, and it just misses you. What are you gonna do?
All I'm seeing is a floating axe in here.
That's it.
I don't know. I'm gonna see if I could touch it. I want to try grabbing it. Grapple the axe. If it's
Last
magical
time
enough, I
I
can't
tried
touch it. Then
grabbing
I'm
a
getting out of
ghost, I
here.
took 3 damage.
Last time Colton tried to grab a floating weapon, it didn't go so well for him.
Oh,
Yeah, my Call of Cthulhu character got insta-ganked.
Yeah.
Um,
if he gets knocked out
all right,
in the filth, I'm not going for him.
roll an athletics check to grapple the axe. 21. You try to grab the haft of this ethereal axe, and your hands pass right through it, as if it
All right.
was
Ghost
made of
axe.
wind. The axe is going to take another attack at you.
All right.
17
hurts.
to hit. All right, that does. Um, 8 damage to you.
That hurts a bit. All right. I'm gonna. I can still move, eh?
Yep.
Move back into the tunnel. Does the axe look like it's following?
The axe
Or
goes and lays back in the crypt.
okay. Well, after getting sawn chopped by that, I let them know what I see. I go back.
So he comes back and tells us that he almost died to a floating axe.
And I tell
Ghost
him I don't
axe in
believe.
another tunnel.
Ghost axe? What?
There's nothing
Yes.
else down there.
That's a
I don't
pretty
know. I couldn't
badass
make it
band
much
name.
further. Once I got sawn chopped by a ghost axe, I gave up.
I think we should exhaust our other options before going deeper in there.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna
agree.
ask.
After
When
seeing what's guarding that.
I kind of agree, but at the same time, would a ghost axe be guarding something important?
it's
I mean,
not gonna
probably.
quit guarding something important.
I guess we could look around first and then later.
Yeah.
I mean,
there
I
was
don't
another
think it's
tunnel in
gonna
there.
go anywhere, so.
Yeah, from my quick test, the ghost axe is guarding a sarcophagus in there. Once I got out of its radius in the tunnel, the axe went back to being just an axe, or whatever it did. It gave up.
Right,
Pussy.
back the entrance.
Uh, well, don't be so hasty. Well, you guys are standing here, and I didn't tell you about, like, I told you about the tapestry, and Logan immediately pulled it down. I was going to tell you about the path to the other side.
Yeah, the stairs right there.
Yeah. So there are stairs that ascend out of the murky sewage water, and just beyond the top of the stairs is a stone doorway.
Before we do that, should we actually go look at the rest of the water paths? We kind of just walked right into this room and found the trap door. No.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a terrible idea.
What Krush said kind of does make sense in that I don't know if they would have been able to push open that door.
But it
does look like someone's been in here lately. There's the dead body, and then there's all
And
the
another entrance.
organs and stuff on the table.
I think maybe we stumbled into a secret entrance from the wrong side. That would be my
Wait,
hypothesis.
wait. What if they didn't know that that door was back there, and we're coming up behind them?
Well, if they
The
didn't know that
the
door was
element
back
of
there,
surprise.
that does mean that there's another entrance into where we're going.
I mean, what other kinds of traps could be down there, though?
True. I don't feel like dying in this shitty sewer.
Yeah, I don't
To
really
to
want
be
to
fair,
do
this goes upstairs. And there's less sewage up.
that.
I'm
That's
not
also true.
opposed to getting out of the murky water here.
Well, I kind of want to walk up to the door and try and push it.
All right.
I'm gonna put the light out.
All right. Just give me a sec here to
And
turn your
now,
light off.
now Surzex cannot see a thing.
Yep.
I guess he can see Catlin's helmet.
All right. Surzex, you go to push the door open, and you realize that this is a pull door,
Oh, okay. Try and pull it then.
and
Back
you
up, Krush.
you pull it open to reveal. Let's see. I wish I knew all the keyboard shortcuts for changing the layer that you're selecting. There we go. All right. So you see a room with 4 doors. The one that you just pulled open being one of them. The east, south, and west doors are made of stone, while the north door is made of wet, soggy wood. The east door, directly across from the door you just opened, uh, depicts a man with a bucket helm, its right gauntlet painted black as it clutches a pair of shackles. The
That's one of the other gods.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can your vision see any of the other doors?
I can't
No.
see anything yet.
I don't see anything, no.
All right. So you see one of the stone doors, and just basically a small room that has passages each direction, each cardinal direction.
And this room is lit up already.
No, so maybe somebody else's light is showing this because I see. Oh yeah,
Jails
somebody
kind of
maybe
has
with
a.
dark vision in the back could see that, but you guys see other darkness. I guess Octavius over top of Krush and Surzek's shoulders sees that door across the way.
I think I see it too.
Yeah, Kilvius would too.
Well, I'm gonna light a candle then.
All right. Does anybody know how much light a candle gives off?
I can find out really quick.
Okay.
I do know that it's my favorite catchphrase that Tiger Woods fans yells every time he takes a drive. Light the candle.
5 and 5.
Yeah.
Or 5 and 10, I guess.
Would sewage gases be flammable at all?
Oh, no.
I'm glad you asked. No.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
Not
we're not
the-
even in the sewage anymore. We went upstairs.
yeah, but the gas.
Gas rises.
Actually, Jail, roll a nature check.
I'm really
Oh, boy.
terrible at these. Oh,
You know that there are certain naturally occurring gases in sewage that could be flammable. In fact, you faintly smell some of these gases in this area, but they seem to be heavier than air.
hmm.
Hmm.
I'm fucking dead then.
I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna say we better stick to magical lighting. I have a feeling these gases are explosive.
Okay, well, I can concentrate on, like, I hold my warhammer again, and just this time I think really hard, and a little bit of a spark goes from the fingertips into the warhammer and lights up. I guess I could do that on purpose now.
Well done.
Perfect. As long as you don't make too many sparks.
Well, I guess I blow my candle out then.
Well, you didn't explode everybody, so at least where you lit the candle was safe.
Good news.
Good thing we didn't light a fucking torch in there.
Well, I guess do I
Ninth level
recognize what's on
fireball,
the
we all
door
die.
there? From the
All right,
description?
so the southern door, you see a cloaked figure whose face is hidden under a cowl. Its skeletal hands clutch a screaming human skull. And then you see, split in half by the door being open behind you, um, a powerfully built, skull headed man with long curved blades where his hands should be.
Real
Ooh.
quick.
Okay,
My
so
alarm didn't go off
I
at all,
go.
right?
Sorry.
My alarm didn't go off this whole time.
Your alarm has not went off.
Okay, just want to make
So,
sure we didn't forget about that.
If I can make a quick guess here, I'm guessing the door across from us is to a temple to Bane. The one behind us is to the Lord of Murder, and the one below us would be south would be the god of, what was it, deceit or lies or something like that.
Merkel is a god of necromancy,
Oh,
known as the
necromancy.
Lord of Bones.
That covers the 3 stone doors. What about this wooden decaying door to our north?
Well, if it's
could have
all
been
wet,
the other entrance that we
if,
came in.
if it's all wet
Possibly.
and it's covered in wet stuff and it's decaying, it could be just straight into the sewer.
Oh, do we want to pick a door?
I'm gonna try and push open the door. Well, first I'm gonna check to see if it's trapped, if I can,
All right.
before I do that.
I mean,
But
you already
rather shit
YOLO'd your
safe.
way in here.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Jesus.
This moldy, soft wooden door is not trapped.
I'm gonna try and push it open.
It's kind of swelled to be tight in its seams, but you manage to push it open with just a little more effort than a normal door would require. It swings open to reveal
Another door.
a dry tunnel, but beyond was the same stench and humidity you felt in this entire complex.
We came up to a bit of stairs to get to where we are, right?
Right.
We went downstairs, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
down
think
more
this.
stairs?
I think this would be stairs over here too. It looks like that go down.
Because we went like
oh,
downstairs
yeah,
to get
yeah.
into the sewer, came over here, and then went up a bit of stairs, or down more?
Up
a
a bit
bit.
of
Yeah, okay.
stairs.
But not as many as
so
we
I think-
went down. Or are we back on that level?
You're not back on the surface,
Okay.
if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
So I think this takes us back to where we.
Should we go check it? Get make sure we have a lay of the place.
Sure. I guess I'll go up and look down the stairs.
All right. Yeah, you see these stairs descend and curve to the west and plunge back into the um, diluted sewage water here.
Why is Octavius on like half of a tile?
Stuck to the wall, I guess.
Mhm.
All right. journeying through the sewage at half your normal pace as you have to wade through it. You guys come back to the landing that you first descended down from the bathhouse above.
All right.
Well, no,
Good
we
to
know.
know. And knowing is half the battle.
All the way back to
Yep. I'll
Alright.
prestidigitate myself
Sorry,
off as we
just
get out of the muck.
we just left the whole stream behind there with Gerbeck.
I did not want to walk all the way down there again, because half speed for you guys is I move at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
I say we go through the eastern door.
Yep.
I ask if Seraph can clean me off first.
You don't want to check out
I'll
the
prestidigitate him off.
Sorry?
We don't want to check out the spinning axe, boys.
Hell no.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
All right, I push open the door, Bane.
All right. You.
I turn on the light as he starts opening the door again.
I won't be able to see again.
Well, JL has
Okay.
a light on his head anyways.
Don't make me light another candle and something blow up here.
I guess you know what, I'll leave it on just to keep Colton from having to switch it off and on.
All right. So you guys see a narrow stone tunnel with stairs descending down into the more flooded, murky areas.
Killius didn't step on any traps.
He has not yet.
All right.
Yet.
Everybody
Right.
running forward, so brave.
I'm gonna use that divine sense right here in the middle.
All right.
Oh yeah, there could be more invisible demons.
I want to click that up again.
Yep.
You do not sense anything from your divine sense.
All right.
Right. I will keep trekking forward, I guess. With my
I'm basically
Yeah.
following
Right.
Krush still.
Gerbeck's tailing behind,
All right.
but as he's
Right
walking, he's like
right
checking
there.
things for more.
Ah, shit.
So, okay. Few you guys got to back up because we got a traffic jam. We got characters on top of characters here.
Okay, I
Should-
will
Who
we
is
just
leading,
do a
Krush
hard
or
I'm
Surzex?
leading.
sorry.
Okay, so illuminated behind from Krush's mace, you turn a corner in the wet area here. And let me see what you actually see by hovering over your token. Okay, you see that this room is unlit, flooded, and braced floor to ceiling with wooden beams. That is all you see right now.
All right, I'm walking a little bit more.
Okay, take a step in.
I'll follow right behind.
All right, you see rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water. Let's see. Oh yeah, you see that. Okay. Rise out of the murky water to the western portion of this room, which is dry and lit by 2 torches. So you should be able to see that torchlight. Why
Yeah, I can
don't
see
you?
them.
Oh, okay, good. So the 2 torches in sconces that flank a stone altar. Shackled to the wall behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth with a burlap sack over his head. An alcove in the north wall contains a freestanding suit of plate armor, missing its helm. Standing before the altar are 2 grim figures, a powerfully built woman clutching a mace, and an even bigger man wearing a bucket helm. The helmed man is jabbing the prisoner with a spear, causing him to twitch. Both figures are clad in chainmail. The woman carries a wooden shield with a leering skull painted on it. As you guys wade through the water, they turn to the sound, and taking a look at you, they tense up for battle. I want everybody to roll initiative.
Oh boy. Remember to
Just
click your
give me
tokens.
a second with
Oh,
that,
okay.
please.
Okay.
Man,
a
mean, I
reminder.
I should really be on the ball with this.
So I
Damn,
found
the 18
no
crit.
secret doors while I was looking, right?
Damn it.
You did not find any secrets as you walked this tunnel.
Wait, was mine okay, or I have to do it again?
It's fine. I'll do it.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It was my fault.
Fuck me.
I wasn't ready.
Oh no!
Yes.
At least you're at the back of the conga line, so it makes sense.
Oh, I can actually only move 25. Can I still move half through this water, or is it even less for me? Because it's
No,
literally
you're half.
70% of my height.
No, it's still just difficult terrain.
Okay.
It just applies. I mean, if it was over your head, then you would have to be swimming. But you're fine. All right. So, as you see these two well-armored figures brace for battle, Kilvius, your well-honed instincts take over and you're ready to act first. What are you going to do?
I am going to make fun of them.
Nice.
This one right here.
The woman?
Yep. I am going to make fun of her and cast Vicious Mockery.
All right. She is going to attempt a wisdom saving throw and rolls a 6. So she is insulted by your vicious mockery.
She
Take
is
4 points of psychic damage.
Haha. And then I am going to slap Sarah's ass and give him a note.
Okay, so you give them bardic inspiration, and then you can pick which note of potential it has along with it.
Oh, I picked that, or does he?
Can you click it up? Since this is like a new class, I'm not fully familiar with it. Whenever you give a bardic inspiration die, you can create a note of potential. Yeah, I think you pick it.
Even with that, a creature with a note can use it in the following ways, or can they just? To me, they could pick that.
Oh yeah, I guess they get to pick it when they use it, right? Where are my notepads? All right. So who did you give that to again?
Sereth slapped him on the ass and gave him a note.
All right. So you have the bardic inspiration die, and additionally, a small ethereal quarter note just floats around you.
All right.
Nice.
And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Next up, we have Octavius.
Okay.
Why are you inside of me?
Oh yeah, you can run at normal speed along the walls as you're up out of the water. So this is difficult terrain for you as you run along the walls.
Okay. Well, I think I'll stop in this corner. I think that's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
All right.
And I don't know. I guess I'll ready an attack if they walk up to me.
Okay. You're just hiding around the corner, ready to sock one with a sucker punch if they walk up.
Yep.
All right. Next up, we've got the Fist of Bane is going to stow the mace and pull the longbow she has out and is going to um, shoot it straight at Surzex, being the first target in line of sight. Which is a 17 to hit
Yeah, it hits.
for 7 piercing damage. As the arrow deflects off but bites into slightly your chainmail, I believe. Is
Yep.
that what you're wearing? All right. So it manages to pierce a few links of your chainmail, but doesn't bite deep. With that, she's gonna stay there. Krush, you're up.
I'm gonna step down here. I got a direct line of sight on the big guy, and you know what? Actually, going to collect a bunch of energy in the mace, and it's going to surge down like an electric shock from the mace hand over to my left hand, and fire out a guiding bolt at. Let's go with the big guy.
All right.
Yep.
Let's roll your
Yep.
attack. Switching. Nice.
Nice.
That's fucking greasy, actually. Guiding bolt fucking collapse.
Yep.
All right. I don't know. There it is.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah. So I
killed him, man.
changed everybody's attacks to the new brutal critical we discussed running. This is a
Oh,
homebrew
shit.
rule for anybody watching that criticals will do a roll of the damage die as normal, but then instead of rolling twice, you just get the full number of the roll on the other part of
Jeez.
the crit.
We're gonna be losing party members when it happens to us. Like we're gonna,
yeah.
we're gonna be fighting like a dragon in hell, and it's gonna be like, well, there goes Gerbeck.
Hey, I got lots of health. Fuck you.
All right.
I won't die.
I'll
So
remember him
you
fondly.
you totally Emperor Palpatine this guy with your lightning powered guiding bolt.
Unlimited power.
Yeah, so he is like Mace Windu pushed out the window of the Senate Council chamber.
Spoilers, man.
It's like a 15-year-old movie. When did the prequels come out?
Like 20 years ago, pretty sure it's like.
I don't think it was
Right.
that
Yeah,
long ago,
early
but it's been a
2000s.
while.
Yeah, it's like 17 years.
Yeah, I was like pretty young when they came out. Anyway, that slaps him, and he is not looking good as this metal armor is like kind of welded together the links of his chainmail, and he is kind of crouched forward in pain as he's um, kind of taking deep breaths to steady himself.
I
So,
told you guys I was a DPS character.
I knew the stories of Krush were true.
you can control the lightning.
He got
All
hit
right.
by lightning. More like
Oh,
he is the
right.
lightning.
Sarith, you
All
are
right.
up.
A guiding
I
bolt also
currently-
gives advantage, right? For the next person
Yeah,
to
to the
attack
next
the
attack
target.
roll.
Use that to chain another critical.
Yeah, I currently can't see anything, so I'm gonna step over yonder. Like, oh, there they are. I'm gonna fire. Yeah, I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast at the guy who just got smacked by Krush.
All right. Roll Eldritch Blast with advantage.
Oh,
21 hits. Roll for damage.
12.
Yeah.
As he's bent over trying to steady himself, your crackling beam of force energy blasts into him straight in the chest again as he is pushed back into the altar and falls over unconscious.
I just moved my guy over here so stream can see.
All right. Just remember where you were before.
Yep.
And yeah, that guy is finished.
Oh. All right. That is my turn.
All right. Jail, you're up.
Um. Well, I'm going to virtue on Surzex.
Okay.
Hey, you get back to your hole, Luna.
Yep.
And yeah, that's about it.
All right. With that, we'll go to Luna's turn. So you can only move 3 squares through the water because it's difficult terrain, except you're tabaxi, so you can move double that.
If you want.
3, so 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll stay here. And
Could have took the angle there and just made it 3.
whatever. And then I'll use my bow and arrow.
Okay. Against the last remaining target.
Yeah.
All right.
Short
Roll
bow.
for attack. All right. 10 does not hit.
No.
As your arrow goes wide of the target. That iron console no longer has a turn. So we're going to go to Surzex.
Poor guy.
What the fuck's going on over there? Ah!
I'm gonna walk up to here and I'm gonna toss a javelin.
All right.
Nice.
Roll for attack.
Some guy comes wading through the water and fucking hurls a
Damn it.
javelin at you.
11 does not hit as you slowly splash up, javelin at the ready, and just telegraph this throw. The Fist of Bane managed to dodge out of the way as it crashes into the stone wall behind the altar. Is that all your movement? And
Yeah.
okay, so we'll go to Gerbeck.
You guys ready for this one?
Can you even
So,
get in sight?
if I have 25 movement, how does half work?
Half would be 10 feet because it'd be 12.5, but we'll round down so it fits nicely in the squares.
Aren't you a round up?
It's always round
everything
down.
in D&D is like rounded down.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
So the first few steps on the stairs there would be normal.
Well, it would be one normal, right? Because I started on the
Yeah.
X. And then this
So-
would be halved, and this would be halved.
Right.
And
so
then a
that's
sprint would take me to there.
right.
Nice move.
I guess, can I cut this corner? You know what?
I-
Even if I could, it wouldn't make a difference. Because I can't. I still have to sprint to attack.
Yeah.
Alright, that's my turn. Actually, I guess I'll bonus action take 3 rocks out of my pouch and prepare them just in case.
All right. So you cast a magic stone on them.
Yeah.
All right. Kilvius, you are up again at the top of the order.
I am going to run directly at her and try and grab her.
I don't think you can do that, can you?
Yeah, you can't get that far.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
only move 3 spaces through the water.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna move here then and cast Vicious Mockery again.
Nice.
All right. She will attempt her wisdom saving throw.
Your mother smells
This
of
one is
elderberry.
all right. So that additional damage goes through. She's like, how does he know all of my insecurities?
Do I get my 10 hit points till Catelyn's turn?
Yes.
Oh, that guy
Okay.
was taken out, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Octavius, you're up.
All right. Well, since I'm not in the sewage anymore, I guess I'll plop off the wall. And we will try the restraining strike.
All right.
So I get
So
to sucker punch her.
click the restraining strike, and then
Okay.
click your grapple attack. So or check the restraining strike, and then roll in your attack actions the grapple. All right. So yeah, your restraining strike added 5 to your grapple attempt. So she's got to beat a 23 to escape this grapple attempt.
God damn.
I also get the melee weapon attacker.
No.
Immediately after you hit the creature with a melee weapon attack, I can do the restraining strike.
Oh, I did not read that. Okay.
So I want to see if I gotta see if that lands, basically.
Right.
So
Wait. So
I thought
it
that was
says
your level 5.
immediately after you hit with a melee attack, you
yeah,
get to attempt to grapple, and the grapple
yeah,
is the
I get to
is
basically add my effect here. So where I get to,
okay. So I guess you'd roll the melee attack first, and if
yeah,
that hits, you can attempt the grapple.
yeah,
Okay. So roll the melee attack.
that doesn't do shit. Well,
Uh,
maybe not with the 8.
the
No, that doesn't
restraining
get added.
strike doesn't add to the attack. It adds to the
Yeah,
grapple check after the attack.
so I
So yeah,
miss and it doesn't do anything. I wasted a dice. Wait, yeah,
right.
I
Or you
guess.
can declare
Most
to do it
yeah,
afterward.
I think you can declare to use the restraining strike after the melee attack hits or not.
Yeah.
Oh, I could slap it
It's
on
like
like a divine,
You
like a
did
smite.
you did it
yeah.
in the wrong order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did it completely backwards.
All right.
That's okay.
Well, anyway, we know kind of how it's working anyway.
All right, so you go to swing a haymaker at her, and she manages to just step back. She drops the bow, pulling the mace from its loop on her belt, and she is going to swing at you with the mace.
Uh-oh. Oh my
Oof.
god.
Oh,
My
God
well,
damn
got a
it.
backup character, right, Logan?
couple.
Yeah, it's just the same thing.
Oh, that's
All
not bad.
right.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I don't think it's.
Well, he already took 8 damage.
Oh yeah.
So I can't edit the character sheets, but they did roll surprisingly the max damage for the extra crit. So yeah, that's what they do.
Checks out.
Just
So 14.
14 damage as
Okay.
you swing out with your fist, and as she dodged it, it puts you a little bit off balance, and she steps in with a well-trained tactical swing of her mace and crunches you right in the side of the ribs.
Ch- Oof. All right.
After she does that, she finishes the momentum of her swing and grabs up her shield from the ground as well that she had dropped with her bow, or when she was using her bow.
Logan's got to be hurting now.
Yeah.
Krush, you're up.
Use my sprint action to move up to here, and I guess that'll be basically it. I check to see really quickly though. How's the guy that's chained up looking? Is he dying or is he?
Uh, the guy chained up is uh, he's still alive. Um, he's bleeding. from a lot of shallow little wounds, it looks like these two were torturing him for their own enjoyment
Gotcha.
rather than trying to kill him.
Okay. And I think that's my turn.
All right. With that, we will go to Sarith. I'll just say with you guys at a lower vantage and companions in the way, ranged attacks from down here are going to be your allies are providing half cover for the enemy.
All right, I've been completely forgetting about this every fight. But anyone who can see Sareth at this point will see these shadows kind of coalesce around him, forming this kind of like armored carapace that disappears into nothing as that happens.
Oh.
I've been forgetting about that the entire time, so good thing I remembered.
Yeah, you've got a lot of kills, so
Yeah.
I've been forgetting about that quite a bit.
Yeah. Gonna wade through the water to here. And yeah, I don't really have much else. I'm gonna fire another Eldritch Blast at that Fist of Bane.
Okay.
15. Probably
15 does not hit with their well armored self plus a shield plus Octavius in the way.
not. I
Your
kind of like try to
Eldritch
take aim,
Blast,
but yeah.
yeah, you don't want to hit your companion, so in their melee, especially with him just being smacked in the ribs, you aim and your blast fires off wide and cracks some of the stone of the ceiling and chips.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Jail, you're up.
All right. Well, I feel like the boys have those two handled. So I'm going to sacrifice half my movement for 3/4 cover and just go stand over here in case some reinforcements show up.
All right, so you're facing this doorway over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you put down the tower shield and ready and braced for anything coming from that direction. All right, Luna, you're up.
Um. Hmm. So I'll move here and mm, that's it. I'll just move there.
Okay. Not gonna ready an action for a clear
Oh.
shot or anything like that, or.
Yeah, I'll do that. My
Okay,
circle.
so you knock an arrow, hoping for a moment where your ally is out of the way and you can take a clear shot at this character.
Yeah.
With that, we will go to Sirzex.
Can I occupy the space where the dead dude is?
Yes.
Kick his ass, Mitch.
All right, I'm gonna walk up and swing.
Fucking get him.
Hassan chop.
God damn it!
8 does not hit. Mitch continues a streak of rolling like dirt.
Yep.
Hey, he crit a guy one time.
True.
That's right. With that, we'll go to Gerbeck.
Alright, just to confirm, alarm has not made any noise.
Has not been set off yet.
Alright, that's good. What's my range? 60 feet. Alright, I'm gonna wiggle over 50% of my movement. And I'm going to ready my stone for if there's a spot where
And-
there's nobody in the way.
Okay. With that, we'll go to Kilvius back at the top of the order.
I am gonna continually make fun of that lady.
All right.
You call that a swing?
Yeah, I do. I broke his ribs.
Oh,
All right. She saves and does not take any insult damage from your remark. Octavius, you're up.
Oh, right. Shit. I'm stuck here.
wait. Didn't Kilvius hit her with that last turn?
Hmm?
Did Kilvius hit her with that last turn?
Yeah.
She should have had disadvantage on Logan's attack, I think.
He went before her, and I think her first attack with the arrow is the one. she
Yeah,
went
that's
with
true.
disadvantage with,
Well,
because he missed her once, or
yeah, missed her once, that which would have been the arrow turn, and then hit her the next turn, which would have been the mace, because Kilvius is
Ah.
ahead of her in
Yeah,
the turn
I
order.
think you're right, Brandon.
All right. Well, Logan, you get 6 health back.
Nice.
Hey.
That counts as a heal by me.
Yep.
Yep. Whoever's tracking stats this campaign, get on it.
So Logan's
Yeah.
at 7 health instead of 1.
Callan's going for the triple double this game.
Don't worry, I'll never do damage.
I'll try it again after I do the two-handed.
All right.
So should I activate all that afterwards, or put it on my two-handed attack?
Yeah.
right
So
now?
no. Activate it after the two-handed attack if it
And then
hits.
click grapple.
Then you can do
Yeah.
the grapple with the restraining. All right. 16 does not hit as she brings up the shield to block your punch, and you punch straight into the wooden targe. Does anybody know how to say that?
Targe sounds right.
It's Tarjay.
Wait. So the longbow attack didn't hit me either because he did cast it at the beginning of the fight.
I
too.
think he missed the first one.
Yeah, that one he didn't hit her with it, I don't think.
He did.
I think she failed that one because the wisdom save
Oh,
underneath
yeah, the
it
wisdom
is.
save for that first
Yeah.
one was 6.
Huh.
So
Okay.
yeah, I guess the first longbow
Alright.
would have been a 13.
Yeah, which would have missed.
Kilvius, the time traveling savior.
Wait, so that counts as another heal for Catelyn?
Yep.
Alright, well,
Hey,
that's my turn.
there's 3 vicious mockeries here, and
Yeah.
only
Yeah, and then he's had 3
one,
turns, hasn't he?
2 hit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
I
first
think
one
so,
hit.
yeah.
The third one missed.
The third one,
So
yeah, that just
her
that just
attack
happened.
this turn won't have disadvantage.
All
Mm-hmm.
right. So yeah, you missed the punch as she brings up her shield to block it. She is going to retaliate by trying to crack your ribs even further.
And crit again.
Did she break them?
Nope, the exact opposite.
Oh,
Huh.
The double
All right.
crit fails.
So
throws her
she
mace
is
into the water.
her tactical discipline is breaking a little as she is now surrounded by foes, and this strike does not have any kind of force behind it. Krush, you're up.
Get her, kill her.
I'm gonna holster my shield and two-hand attack her.
Oh no.
Oh God, here it comes.
The Crushinator.
The second crit of the night. Almost.
Yep,
Oh
that hit.
boy.
Close.
Yeah, for 8 damage.
All
All
right.
right.
And yeah, that's my turn. So now, but
All right,
I've got
so
17 AC now instead.
okay.
shield.
So as she brings up the shield to block Octavius's haymaker. You see an opening and swing underneath the shield with your mace and crack it into her upper leg. She cries out in pain at the hit. Um, yeah, she would be bloodied if bludgeoning damage could cause open wounds.
Ouch.
Sarith, you're up.
Right. 1, 2 to there. I'm gonna roll a thing really quick. Just ignore it. All right. I'm gonna shout at her. Now is the time when you should surrender.
The most prissy way possible.
All right, uh, roll a persuasion check.
Right. 16.
She says, "Bane will not suffer cowards in the afterlife." Doesn't seem
And-
like your attempt worked.
But you're killing an innocent man. That's pretty cowardly.
I'm assuming that's my action.
Um, I mean, talking. Yeah, I guess trying to persuade her that's an action.
That's my
You're
turn
gonna
then.
go over to jail, braced up, facing away from combat, like a boss.
I will continue,
Walking away from the explosion.
but I will cast Virtue on Kilvius while I'm standing here.
All right, so
Give him a
Kilvius,
slap on the ass.
some temporary hit points.
Yeah. How do
Right.
temporary hit points work? Do you just have them till a long rest?
No, you get
No.
him till Catlin's next turn.
So it depends on the source of the temporary hit points. Catlin's last until his next turn. Some
Okay.
temporary hit points just last until you lose them or take a long rest.
Yeah, but you can only have temporary hit points from one source at a time.
Yeah.
So, like, if I
okay.
give you
Don't
3
stack.
and then Catelyn gives you 5, you just get set to 5. You don't get 8.
Yeah.
Oh, makes
They
sense.
never stack. You just take the most that you get.
Fair enough.
All right. With that, we'll go over to Luna. You had your arrow knocked but not drawn, hoping for an opportunity to hit this fist of Bane, but you did not see an opening.
Nope. There's still a big man in the way.
Yeah. There's a meat wall around her.
Well, might as well
Um,
fucking shoot it.
Yeah, I'll shoot it.
All right. Take the shot. The shot hits
Whoa!
through
Nice.
the surrounding melee. You manage to get an arrow that hits true. Roll for damage with sneak attack.
Oh,
Kill the
baby.
bitch.
All right.
Bye.
13. How do you want to do this?
Um, uh, how?
Describe how the arrow hits.
Oh,
Because you are going to. This character's now dead. So when you finish off the combat, I'll ask you, how do you want to do this? And you get to just describe the cool way your character finishes off the enemy.
it just phases through him?
All right. So as an arcane trickster, you've learned some of the ways of magic. This arrow seems to curve around your allies um, and hit the target when they're least expecting it. Um, they fall down onto their knees, a look of surprise on their eyes as blood pours from the wound, and they pass out.
Nice.
Crazy.
If nothing else is gonna happen, Crucius is gonna go and try and help the person hanging on the wall as fast as possible.
All right, so they are chained up to the wall with manacles. The burlap sack still over their head. You hear some faint whimpering coming from the character.
I
How
I'm
are
gonna
you?
I'm gonna try and smash the chains on the walls.
I hold up
My
keys and say
warhammer.
maybe one of these will work.
I'm smashing one as you're saying that. Just like
All right.
at the joint on the wall, like away from where the arms are.
Okay. Roll for attack. 20 hits. All right, so you smash into these chains with your warhammer, and you see as the links start to break, but they're still holding on. It could be broken through with another hit like that.
I realized that it probably scared the shit out of him doing that. I pull the pull the uh, hood off first before going for another one. Sorry, I should have let you see that I was trying to help you before smashing the
Huh.
wall next to your head. Just a minute, we'll get you down from there, buddy.
So you pull the bag from his face, and he sees all of these hardened adventurers having killed his torturers. And he just kind of like squints against the light being given off by your mace. Please don't hurt me.
I hand the keyring I took from the other place to Sereth and say, get Cruz to try one of these before bludgeoning the walls.
All right, I'll grab Krush by the back of the shoulder and be like, maybe we try these first.
Even if we break them from
I
the wall, he'll
totally
still
forgot
be
that we had
locked
those.
around his wrists.
Totally
Sorry, what?
forgot we had those.
All right, so you guys try the ring of keys from the tannery, but none of these keys seem to fit these shackles.
Well, it was worth a shot. Maybe she has
Indeed.
keys, and then I point to the other body. Or the
I'll-
bodies.
Yeah, I'll take a look on the bodies.
All right, so you look at the armored figure with the spear, and on his belt he has a key ring with 7 keys on it.
Oh my. Well, I suppose we start trying keys then. I'll start, trying keys on this dude's shackles.
All right. Eventually, one of them um, releases the shackle, and you take that identical key and open up the other manacle, and the man falls to his knees on the ground and starts to rub his wrist. And, oh, thank you. Krush, you hear a rattling sound behind you. As you turn to look, the suit of armor that stands helmless in the alcove behind you, the fist detaches and starts to float in the air. And it goes to strike at you. I want everybody to roll initiative.
Oh,
I
no.
thought that was the guy in the alcove.
Not again.
People are usually chained up for a reason.
There it is.
Yeah.
God.
Wow. You
Been
have
waiting
a
for
roll
that
less
one.
than
Does that mean you have
zero.
to sit out for a
Been
turn?
waiting for the negative initiative roll. I got a crit initiative last time, and I got a crit fail this time. That's okay.
You're just dumbfounded by this floating armored fist.
I thought that was just a suit of armor.
Um,
The people that are up there, are there like doors north and south of you guys or hallways?
There's the alcove here that I can see,
There is stairs
There's a
going
door
and
down,
there's
some
stairs
kind
here.
down here.
but I don't know where they
That
go.
looks like it goes this way.
Logan, you're
and
so far from
also
your
this
mic all of a sudden.
Oh, I put it up because I was drinking something.
Probably juice.
That's the first scene slurp into his mic.
all right. I guess I gotta do one for the initiative.
Flying sword.
Yeah, it's going to use that stat block. Sorry, I don't have a token for it prepared.
Just use one of the corpses.
Sure. Shrink you down. Not that far.
It's so small.
Little bitty fist of Bane. Whoops. More like over here. All right, so it shoot, I gotta add a turn for it. Here, let's see, did that come up as the little character? Yeah. All right. So it is currently punching out at Krush, who looks kind of surprised by this all going down. Jail, your well-honed Hellrider instincts tell you dangers afoot as you look back and see your friend about to be struck with this floating gauntlet. What do you do?
Mm. Guess I move to here. And I help Krush and Sursex if they are going to attack the sword by by
Splashing some water on the sword.
I don't know.
You just go, look out!
Baywatch running through the sewer.
All right, so you're helping who and who?
Krush and Sursex.
All right. Yeah, so you give those two advantage on their next attack against the gauntlet. And Kilvius, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery again. Make fun of the sword.
All right.
A sec, I'll click on it.
Alright, I gotta turn Craig up.
There you go.
All right. Rolls a 0. And somehow making fun of a floating little gauntlet can hurt it. So yeah, it takes 2 damage because nothing in its stat block says that it is immune to psychic damage. Oh wait, never mind. Its stat block does say exactly that. It's immune to psychic damage.
It can't hear me. It doesn't feel.
Right. I thought that was what should happen for something without a brain.
If it only had a brain.
Then you would have damaged it. All right, so you try to insult this little floating fist, and it doesn't seem to respond at all. Gerbeck.
If I move to here, can I attack without half cover?
What were you gonna say?
Oh, sorry. Does it still have disadvantage on its next attack though?
No. I think if the target can hear you, there you go.
Don't think
It
an
can't.
axe can hear.
It can't hear.
Or a fist.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So no. Shooting through your companions is going to grant half covered for targets beyond.
Alright, in that case, I move a tile back in case something fucking. I don't know, in case I can get a clear shot on something.
Okay, so readying your action to try and get a clear shot.
Yep, to try to throw magic stones.
All right, Sarith.
All right. A little bit surprised and confused, I'm gonna pull a dagger and just go for a swing. Or not.
8 does not hit. As you try to swipe at the floating gauntlet, and it just like moves back in the air
Rude.
as it's readying up to punch straight out ahead at Krush as it makes its attack. It says long sword, but it's not going to be a long sword. It's going to be a punch. 21, I'm guessing, hits, and that should not say slashing. It should say bludgeoning.
Gotcha. And as it smacks me, I'm gonna retaliate with a little bit of this, and I will be using my channel divinity at the same time to do max damage. So
All
lightning strikes out from where it strikes past my shell, and basically almost like kind of like blood spraying out, but it like electricity goes out and shoots into it.
All right. So as this fist punches into you, um, your body just like shoots this electricity out of it, and that surges through the gauntlet and starts to blacken it. Um, but it still seems to be floating in the air. Now a little bit more crumpled and damaged, but still animated.
Oh,
Ow.
And at that, the other gauntlet detaches itself from
oh
the
no.
suit of armor and starts to float there as well. Um,
A whole lot of nope.
this gauntlet, as it detaches from the armor, it turns instantly black, but is not damaged in any way, if that makes sense. It's just the hue changes as this one animates.
Sorry, which one turned black? The
The one that just detached
okay,
instantly turned black as it detached.
gotcha.
As there's now little 2 fists of veins there. Whoops, should not have gone that far. It's floating there. All right, with that, we'll go to Octavius.
Hmm.
Oh, Sarith, if your detect magic is still up, which I think it is,
Depends on what you rule. It lasts for 10 minutes, so yeah.
you last used it in the altar room, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you would still have it up.
Mhm.
Well, both of these are magical. The second gauntlet has a much stronger aura than the first. Of
Oh no.
let's see. Uh, sorry, I don't know. Trying to find this type of damage or type of. Oh yeah, evocation.
If the old
Okay.
man's doing this, I'm gonna feel so betrayed.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Octavius, you're up.
I'm gonna take a look down here and see if there's somebody actually doing the animation.
Um, yeah, stepping there, you do not see anything as you descend the stairs down back into the murky water. You see right away to the side, there's another stone step ascending out of the murky water and a tunnel continuing in it in the other direction.
Alright, nobody obviously over there. Well, I guess that's it. If it decides to come after me, I guess I'm ready in action to punch it back.
All right. Surzex, you're up, as you have advantage on the attack against the already damaged gauntlet.
All right, then I will swing.
23 hits for 8 slashing damage as you manage to precisely hit this floating little gauntlet out of the air with the warning from jail that it was about to punch your friend. And you knock it to the ground, and it does not float back up.
Nice.
The
Oh,
other
that's it.
gauntlet, however, is still floating
I
there.
think that deleted their initiative too.
Yep, and that's why I'm adding it back. All right. After jail, we had Luna, or Surzex, we had Luna.
Okay. Can I use my mage hand to grab it?
You could try.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
15,
Uh,
30, 15.
roll um a d20 and add your intelligence.
D20. So I just click it, right? The one right there.
You actually just click the word intelligence on your sheet.
Oh. Intelligence.
All right, a 20.
Nice.
Yeah, it's quite high.
Whoops. There we go. It rolled an 11. So your mage hand is currently grabbing onto the fist, like when somebody goes for a high five and the other goes for a fist bump. And yeah, your mage hand is holding the fist in place right now.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. Krush, you're up. You
Get
have
him, killer.
advantage on this. Oh no, never mind. You don't, because you had advantage on the other gauntlet that was dead. All right.
Cruise
Yeah.
smash.
Brett, you there?
Sorry, I was on mute by accident.
Oh,
I'm gonna say, just try to keep away from it, and I'm gonna bring up my shield, and I'm just gonna take the dodge action, and I'm just
okay.
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna ready my shield and basically just try and see if I can, I don't know, attract its attention away from my friends, but I don't know.
All right. So you take the dodge action. Um, jail. You're up.
Move to here and uh, how hurt are you, Logan?
Uh, about half.
I'll drop a cure wounds on him.
Big 68.
Not bad, not bad.
There we go.
All right.
And I will help Surzex and uh, Sereth attack the glove.
Okay. So the next attacks you two make against the gauntlet will be at advantage.
An advantage is because I'm holding it.
You're holding it is a grapple, so it can't move from where it is in the alcove unless it breaks your grapple.
Oh.
Yep. Kilvius, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move up here. And
How? You got to move
oh
through that
shit,
water.
water. Never mind. I'm just gonna move as far as here and cast heroism on Sarah.
All right.
Okay. How many temporary hit points does that give me?
Is equal to his charisma.
My Dark One's Blessing probably has more then.
Charisma's 4, yeah.
I'll take the advantage on being frightened though, or immunity. But yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Just to remind you, Sareth, you still have the inspiration and the note of potential. Gerbeck, you're up.
Alright, if I move here, do I have a vision on that glove at all?
I would say yes, but it's still going to be at half cover.
Yeah, but I figured I might as well try to do something. So I didn't click the disadvantage button, but I just rolled twice. Oh wait, what's half cover? That's not disadvantage.
Half cover gives it 2 AC.
Okay, so I guess 22 then.
22 hits.
I think this damage should be correct. I'll double check. 1d. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. For 8 damage with the magic stone, that hits as the glove kind of dents in a bit from the force of your magic stone hitting it, as Luna has it teed up for you. Sareth, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to take another swing with the dagger.
All right.
At advantage from jail.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Jail with another rebound.
Hey.
Hey,
This
buddy.
counts as jail's damage, by the way.
Yep.
All right, for 9 damage. Yeah, so you manage to catch it with the dagger and you stab into the top of the gauntlet and it falls to the ground and does not seem to move anymore. However, where the other gauntlet's magic faded from your view as it was knocked to the ground, this one still glows.
With that up, I'll be like, so that thing is still alive? I guess.
Squish it.
Perhaps it is a magical item.
Or a cursed item.
Oh, that too.
I mean, it is a pitch black gauntlet. I'm not entirely sure if I should put that on my hand.
Would this come into play here at all, Colton? I don't know if I'd have to make a history check to figure anything out here, but...
Don't. If it was identified and you're like recalling lore about that specific artifact, that would apply. But you, without knowing what this is, it wouldn't apply.
What if I spin it as if I'm trying to look at the gauntlet to see if it's similar to other magic items I would have seen throughout the Artificer camp?
I'll let you make your history check here. The 24. So you say that the magic might not have faded because this might be an enchanted item that has effects beyond what you've seen so far. So it may not just be under the animate spell, it might have other properties as well.
Right. So I know enough to suggest that it might be a magical item, but that's it.
Right.
Cool.
Well, I'm not one for heavy armor, so someone else could take it if they want.
Oh, and besides that, this is a suit of plate missing gauntlets and a helm.
Second verse, same as the
If it's
first.
full plate, it's useless to me. If it's half plate, maybe.
Well, it's
I'll take the
clearly
plate.
Kelpius will take it.
you can't even wear plate with your strength.
Something to sell.
True.
I don't think it'll fit me.
I think it would probably fit one of the two paladins best.
I will take it.
You gonna take the black glove?
I mean, I can take the plate. You can take the glove if you want it.
I mean, there is a certain character in your party that all he does is punch.
If we're gonna take a short rest on this altar, I
Hint,
can
hint, nudge, nudge.
identify it.
Or we could
Probably
give it
wouldn't
to
be a
the
bad
punchy
idea.
man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna use it. I was just asking if you're taking it.
No, I just want
Yeah.
the plate.
Alright, how about, well, we let Sir Zex take the plate, and then we don't touch the glove in case it's cursed, and we take a short rest, and I'll ritual cast Identify.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
Take a
let's
sh-
do it.
Alright.
Are we
I
gonna
don't know if I
question
have
this guy before we sleep beside him?
You,
I don't know
you
if I
guys
have
can
to
question
declare
him
Song of
over.
the Rest, but I plan on playing that as well for a short rest.
I can't hear Craig for fuck all.
He was doing his song of rest, but yeah. He is kind of quiet.
Alright, so I'll start the ritual cast. The ritual cast is only 10 minutes, right?
Right.
Oh, okay, well, I can just do that while you're questioning the guy then. We don't really need the short rest for it.
I will say it's getting late, so why don't we pick up the questioning and the short resting in 2 weeks from now, as we are breaking for Canadian Thanksgiving next Monday.
And Columbus Day.
Okay.
None of us are American.
On Columbus Day.
Whoa.
Getting political up in here. No, we'll. You guys can start the short rest, and you can complete a short rest as long as no strenuous activity interrupts the short rest. So, questioning a incapacitated, um, strung up torture victim is not entirely strenuous. So, we'll combine both of those into the start of next session.
Nice.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
So I will try to remember for once in my DMing career. Now we will do the end of session vote for inspiration. So if anybody in chat feels like participating, you're welcome to. So the criteria for who gets inspiration is up to your imagination. You can vote for the character that had the funniest moment, the one that had the coolest battle scene, the one that you feel pity on because none of their attack rolls hit, um, whatever you feel like. Um, so we'll start it off with the players. What do you guys think for inspiration for this session?
I'm gonna vote Gerbeck. Trying to trudge through the fucking sewer water that's up to his goddamn nostrils.
I'm gonna vote to kill their Crush again.
The Crucianator.
I was gonna vote Jail for doing the most work without ever getting in range of an enemy.
I was gonna vote Gerbeck.
All right, that's 2 for Gerbeck. 3, I guess, because never mind. Zaoyan said it out loud in chat.
Octavius
Yep.
for being hilarious and running along the walls.
I'm gonna go with Jail. That's my vote.
Oh, we
Oh.
got the
The
tie.
fucking
All
divine
right,
sense.
we got the Gerbeck in
Oh, the
jail.
That
fiend.
was
I
actually
forgot
pretty
Tied.
about the
clutch too.
fiend play,
Yeah, yeah.
actually.
Nobody would have known about that fiend hiding there.
Alright,
if it
looks
wasn't
like
for that divine
Allison's the
sense.
tiebreaker.
Yep,
Crush.
because I was also gonna vote Cruz.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
yeah, that puts it
three-way
over.
tie. I thought you voted on
That
Allison's
it.
puts
the
Crush
tiebreaker.
over.
Puts it into a 3-way tie.
Alright, Allison, Krush, Gerbeck, Jail, or I guess Octavius to make it the 4-way tie.
What? She already voted.
Oh, did you? Who'd she
Well,
vote?
Surzek said Crush as well. So I think that's 3
so
for
did I.
Crush.
All right.
Crush
I mean,
again.
Oh, I didn't
no
hear Allison's vote.
participation from chat. Sad face.
Wait, is
So-
this Crucia's first inspiration?
Second, I think.
It went Kilvius, then you got one,
I
didn't you?
think it was Kilvius,
got one.
Sareth. So I think
Yeah.
this is
Oh,
Crucius'
yeah.
first one.
Hell yeah, he deserves it for
The
new
Crucianator.
Wait, how did I get it? I thought it was.
For just all around MVP damage
No,
dealer
I meant
extraordinaire.
I thought like it was a 3-way tie, but that's okay. I'll take it.
Some people changed their votes, I think.
Okay.
Me, Mitch, and Allison all voted for him.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, it's 3 to like 2 and 2.
Because he's a good turtle.
He's a good boy.
Plus, his hero
To rub his
tales that
belly.
were being told have inspired me.
Yep.
I
There's
respect
actually
the
a lot of
RP
moments I
plus the
loved in
big
this.
dick damage.
Yeah, I did too. There's a lot of little tiny backstory things that popped up for everybody.
Yeah.
So this whole time, I thought half cover was disadvantage, not +2.
I used to forget that too.
Yeah,
And
half
Cover
cover
is-
is plus,
yeah.
plus 2 AC, 3/4 cover is plus 5 AC, and then total cover is you just cannot hit them with attacks that rely on sight.
Colton, did we figure out if my shield 3/4 cover gives 5 AC to everyone in a line behind me?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to actually consider facing when you set it down.
Okay.
Maybe just declare which direction you're facing when you do it.
Oh, with the alarm.
Yep, I remember the alarm. Hasn't been
Okay.
set off yet.
Yep, I just wrote it in chat because we're inevitably gonna forget in 2 weeks.
True.
Come on, give me some more credit.
We forgot about Mitch's magic arrows for an entire encounter.
That was my bad.
Yeah, but I'm just using that as the reasoning for why it's worth putting it in chat.
Feels
it's a fair
fucking
call.
bad, man.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I think it's up to the players to remember when they've done something silly. The weeks later, yeah, we should need to remember that.
something like, yeah.
All right, guys. With that, we will sign off here. Thanks
Peace.
for watching,
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
and tune in 2 weeks when we resume the Dungeon of the Dead 3.
There's a name.